I don't know what I've stumbled across here, but it's in a different language and it's called MegaTrader 5. So we'll tune in and see if we can find out what these guys are peddling. And we'll get there in a second. All right, let's see.
Sagt, ja, das ist ja schön, da kannst du ganz toll erzählen, hast du bestimmt irgendwo mal gelernt. Ich will es aber sehen.
Just don't give it up, these guys.
Geh auf unsere Homepage und lad dir komplett kostenlos, ohne irgendwelche Risiken, ein Demo-Bot runter, teste ihn 14 Tage lang, trag da irgendeinen imaginären Beitrag ein, den du möchtest und guck dann 14 Tage lang, was wir jetzt Danach erlischt dieser Zugang und spätestens dann solltest du dich entscheiden, möchte ich das gerne für mich nutzen, ja oder nein. Das war das Produkt. Es ist sehr, sehr einfach, auch wenn sich da viele komplizierte Sachen jetzt angehört haben. Warum einfach? Weil niemand Erfahrung im Bereich Trading haben muss. Niemand von euch muss traden. Ich auch nicht, zum Glück, weil ich kann das überhaupt nicht. Ich bin viel zu emotional dafür, sondern es benimmt die beste verfügbare Technologie mit wirklich erfahrenen Tradern, die drumherum sitzen. Das Einzige, was du machen musst, ist, wenn du Profite hast, möchtest du sie gerne auszahlen lassen. Wie gesagt, ab $10 möglich für 1% Fee, weil jeden Abend wird das aus deinem MetaTrader in unser Profit-Wallet eingebucht. Möchtest du es da raus haben, ab $10 kannst du es machen, musst 1% Fee dafür bezahlen und dann ist es deins. Oder aber du sammelst so lange in deinem Profit-Wallet an, bis du $50 da drin hast und kannst dann auch diese wieder zurückführen in den MetaTrader und kannst den sogenannten Zinseszinseffekt nutzen. Das heißt, du kannst bereits aus entstandenen Profiten dein Depot aufstocken, dein Deposit höher werden lassen und dann mit mehr Geld weiter traden. Wichtig, wenn du diesen Zinseszinseffekt nutzt, diese $50 reinpackst, ist das natürlich nicht gelockt. Das heißt, dann hast du nicht 6 Monate, dass du es nicht wieder rausholen kannst. Du kannst es, wenn du möchtest, am nächsten Tag schon wieder raus.
175
das ist zum Produkt. Jetzt habe ich eben erzählt, dass die Profite pro Tag in 2 gleiche Hälften aufgeteilt werden und dass dahinter ein Vergütungsplan hängt. Und genau zu dem kommen wir jetzt. Dieser Vergütungsplan hat 3 verschiedene Einkaufsarten. Die allererste Einkaufsart ist ein Direktbonus. Wichtig zu verstehen ist bei uns, wir sind nicht darauf angewiesen, und das macht das Geschäft nachhaltig, dass wir immer wieder neue, frische Gelder von außen benötigen. Wir zahlen nicht einen einzigen Cent auf Deposits unserer Kunden. Ihr kennt das vielleicht in einem Weiterempfehlungsgeschäft, wenn du irgendwo einsteigst, du zahlst einen gewissen Betrag X, die in den meisten Fällen leider immer höher werden, weil davon wird dann erstmal was bezahlt? Der Promoter, weil die müssen ja Geld verdienen. Ansonsten würde ich das Ganze ja nicht empfehlen. So, und dann steigst du irgendwo ein und leider ist es so heutzutage, dass in den meisten Fällen du nicht ab dem ersten Tag irgendwas verdienst, sondern dass es eine gewisse Zeit dauert, auf irgendwelche Visionen aufgebaut ist und du hoffst, dass du irgendwann was bekommst. In den meisten Fällen guckt man nie drüber. Uns war wichtig von Anfang an, dass jeder in diesem System, wirklich jeder, und jetzt fange ich bei der kleinstmöglichen Masse an, derjenige welche oder diejenige welche, die nur bitte nur in Anführungsstrichen zu sehen, $100 da einzahlt als Deposit, genau was macht, jeden einzelnen Tag von Montag bis Freitag. Weil 100% seines Deposits wirklich ins Trading gehen und erst dann, wenn Profite entstehen, und wirklich auch erst dann, zahlen wir darauf im Vergütungsplan etwas aus. Das heißt, wir nehmen kein Geld von unserer Community. Nein, wir arbeiten mit dem Geld als ganz normaler Broker und entstehen dann Profite, dann erst wird in den Vergütungsplan ausgezahlt. Ganz, ganz wichtig zu verstehen. Trotzdem wollten wir jedem die Möglichkeit geben, ich habe euch das eben schon mal gesagt, wir sind auch in Ländern wie Indien, wie Afrika, wie vielen, vielen anderen, wo selbst 129,99 sehr, sehr viel Geld ist. Sehr, sehr viel Geld. Es gibt Länder, da ist das ein Monat. Und trotzdem wollten wir diesen Menschen die Möglichkeit geben, auch wenn sie gar kein Geld haben, dabei sein zu können und arbeiten zu können. Und das haben wir mit dem Direktbonus gemacht. Für den Direktbonus musst du keinerlei Voraussetzungen erfüllen. Das heißt, du musst keinen eigenen Bot haben, du musst keinen Deposit geleistet haben, du musst einfach nur registriert sein. Und das ist kostenlos. Jetzt hast du die Möglichkeit zu verdienen. Woran? Du verdienst dadurch, dass du anderen Menschen dieses Geschäft weiterempfehlst und diese Menschen, beispielsweise ich jetzt, mich dann für den 99,99-Bot entscheide, kann ich auch für den kleineren entscheiden, in dem Beispiel wäre es der große, und dann kriegst du 15% auf diese Summe. Das heißt, normalerweise ist die Jahresgebühr des Bots zu 100% fürs Unternehmen. Wir geben jetzt aber 15% davon ab in die Struktur, damit die Leute arbeiten können und die Möglichkeit haben, durch ihre Arbeit hier sich ihren eigenen Einstieg finanzieren zu können. In dem Beispiel 99,99 würdest du um die $15 Provision kassieren Und dann wären es 9 Stück, die du
Anyone
durch
follow what
Promotion
we're saying?
weiterbringen musst und hättest einen Mindesteinstieg von
All right, let's get a
149
few
Euro.
names, shall we?
Ist eine Einmalprovision, wird nur darauf in die
Gallery.
erste Ebene bezahlt. Und wenn sich die Person nachher entscheidet, im nächsten Jahr das zu verlängern, kriegst du es natürlich noch. Ganz, ganz wichtig. Und das hier basiert jetzt nur auf Profiten. Das ist genau das, wo dieser Profit Share, den ich euch eben gezeigt habe, Hälfte bleibt bei dir, Hälfte geht in den Vergütungsplan, zum Einsatz kommt. Und das ist der sogenannte Teambonus. Und du siehst, dass dieser Teambonus auf 10 Level aufgeteilt ist.
Baur.
10 unterschiedliche Prozentstufen, die da ausgezahlt werden. Maximal ist es 50%. Mehr kann es auch nicht sein, weil es auf diese Profite geht. So, das heißt, was bekommst du jetzt davon? Das ist immer abhängig von dem Level, in dem du dich befindest. In Level 1 ist jeder, der seinen eigenen Bot aktiviert hat und der das Mindestdeposit von $100 bezahlt hat. Das heißt, jetzt machen wir mal ein Beispiel. Ich, Michael, bin in deiner Downline. Ich bin dein direkter Partner, du hast mich geworben. Ich kriege jetzt heute $50 Profit. Von diesen $50 Profit bleiben mir, hier braucht keiner die Hand heben jetzt bitte, weil es werden eh keine Fragen beantwortet. So, $50 Profit bleiben mir 25. $25 gehen zu mir. Das sind meine. Gehen am Abend in meinem Profit-Wallet. Die anderen $25 gehen jetzt in diesen Vergütungsplan. Was bekommst du jetzt, wenn du im Level 1 bist? Du bekommst 10% darauf. Aber wichtig, 10% nicht auf die verbliebenen $25, sondern 10% auf den Gesamtprofit von $50. Das heißt 5 Euro. Wärst du jetzt im Level 2, würdest du nicht $5 bekommen, sondern $7,50. Warum? Weil du dadurch schon 15% erhältst. Was musst du tun, um ins Level 2 zu kommen? Umsatzkette. Nicht alleine, sondern mit deinem Team, mit deinem gesamten Netzwerk. Dein Netzwerk wächst irgendwann an. Durch was? Durch deine eigenen Empfehlungen, durch die Empfehlungen deiner Empfehlungen und so weiter. Dann entsteht irgendwann ein immer größer werdender Strukturbaum. Und da gibt es kein zeitliches Limit. Wenn du es einmal geschafft hast, in Summe $5.000 Umsatz zu generieren, und das sind Deposits, die neu reinkommen, bist du im Level 2. Im zweiten Schritt wären es dann $25.000, um ins Level 3 zu kommen und so weiter und so fort. Wichtig ist, man muss nichts qualifizieren, man kann nicht wieder zurückfallen. Es gibt alle Zeit der Welt, das zu erreichen. Wenn du es einmal erreicht hast, steigst du im Level auf. Du kannst immer nur nach oben aufsteigen, nie wieder zurück nach unten fallen. Dein Netzwerk hier ist auch unendlich. Was heißt unendlich? Wir kappen nichts. Egal wie groß dein Netzwerk anwächst, in die Breite, in die Tiefe, du partizipierst an allem. Das wissen die Menschen, die schon länger im Network drin sind, kennen das, dass es andere Systeme gibt, die dich irgendwann beschneiden. Bei uns kommt alles, was aus deinem Antrieb entstanden ist, bleibt auch komplett bei dir. So, das geht so weit hoch, dass bis du im Level 10 angekommen bist, sprich du volle 50% erhalten kannst, reden wir da über 10 Millionen US-Dollar, die als Umsatz in deinem Team generiert werden müssen.
Jetzt
machen wir mal ein Beispiel dazu, weil es gibt 2 verschiedene Abrechnungsarten. Wir gucken uns das Beispiel hier mal an. Du bist hier oben Person A. Wärst jetzt im Level 10, das heißt 50% auf die Profite deiner Menschen. Auf deine direkten Partner sind es immer die kompletten 50%. Also immer das analog des Levels, was du erreicht hast. Jetzt machen wir hier wieder das Beispiel. Ich, Michael, kriege $50 Profit am Tag. Davon bleiben 50% bei mir, weil das sind ja meine. Und die anderen 50 gehen an dich. Das heißt, du hättest in dem Fall $25 von Montag bis Freitag verdienen. Jeden einzelnen Tag. Kommt das morgen wieder? Ja klar, morgen wird wieder getradet. Mache ich morgen keine $50, sondern von mir aus nur $40, kriegst du auch davon 50%. Ganz, ganz wichtig. Genau das gleiche passiert hier mit der Person in der Mitte und mit der Person rechts. Immer von den Profiten, die dort am Tag eingefahren werden, kriegst du die volle Prozentzahl analog deines Levels. In dem Beispiel sind es 50%. Wärst du jetzt in Level 7, wären es nur 40%. Wärst du im Level 6, wären es nur 35%. Ganz wichtig zu verstehen. Jetzt ist die Berechnung für all das, was hier drunter passiert, für die sogenannte Downline ein wenig anders. Warum? Weil das ist aus mir heraus entstanden. Das heißt, das sind keine direkten Empfehlungen von dir. Das ist irgendwann über eine direkte Empfehlung von mir gekommen und dann geht es nach unten weiter. Auf die gesamte Struktur, die hier unten drunter entsteht, bekommst du jetzt die Differenz zwischen meinem Level, weil ich dazwischen stehe, und deinem eigenen. In dem Beispiel wären das was? 15%. Warum? Weil 50 minus 35 sind 15. Um das so ein bisschen zu verstehen, müssen wir ein paar Zahlen hinten dranhängen. Level 6 heißt, dass diese Person hier mal mindestens 250.000 in Deposits in seinem ganzen Team haben muss, um überhaupt ins Level 6 zu kommen. Wenn wir jetzt den TX mal, das ist der meist bei uns verwendete Bot, nehmen und sagen, wir haben im Schnitt pro Tag 2% Profit darauf, von Montag bis Freitag, wissen wir, dass von 250.000, 2% sind $5.000 Profite, die hier entstehen jetzt an einem Tag. $5.000 Profit an einem Tag, davon erhältst du was? 15% wären das 750 Euro. Die nächste direkte Linie, die du hier hast, nimmt dir leider 5% Differenz weg. Warum? Weil diese Linie schon im Level 7 ist und du anstatt 15% nur noch 10% Differenz hast. Aber Level 7 heißt, da sind mal mindestens $500.000 Gesamtdeposits drin. $500.000 Gesamtdeposits, auch hier wieder im Schnitt 2%, jeden Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch und Freitag. Im Schnitt bitte, wären hier $10.000.
LinkedIn.
Von $10.000, 10% sind $1.000, die du an diesem Tag hier hältst. Die nächste Linie nimmt dir sogar noch mehr weg. Das heißt, die Differenz wird noch geringer, weil dann hast du nur noch 5% Differenz zwischen 45 und 50. Aber das Level 8, da müssen mal mindestens $1 Million Deposits drin sein. $1 Million Deposits und darauf 2% im Schnitt am Tag wären $20.000. Von $20.000 5% sind wieder $1.000. Das heißt, du hättest hier $2.750 an diesem Tag generiert. Kommt das morgen wieder? Ja. Kommt das übermorgen wieder? Ja. Warum? Weil das ein residuales Einkommen darstellt, weil es auf Profite geht. Und jetzt kommt genau dieser Punkt, dieser Nachhaltigkeit. Wir sind nicht darauf angewiesen, dass immer wieder frisches Geld von außen kommt, um das, was drin ist, bezahlen zu können. Nein, es wird wirklich getradet und an dem Trading entstehen Profite und aufgrund dieser Profite zahlen wir aus. Das für die Menschen, die schon länger im Network sind, weil das normale Einkommen eines Networkers ist immer eine gewisse Zeit oben, dann geht es ganz flach runter, dann kommt es mal irgendwann wieder hoch. Hier kriegst du es jeden einzelnen Tag, Montag bis Freitag. Und selbst wenn wir jetzt sagen, jetzt brechen die Profite ein, jetzt haben wir nur noch im Schnitt 1% am Tag, dann wären das in der gleichen Berechnung nicht 2.750, sondern 1.375. Ich glaube, selbst damit könnte sich niemand wirklich beklagen. Selbst das ist noch sehr, sehr viel. Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag. Das heißt, hier ist für jeden, und wichtig ist auch, das geht nicht zu Lasten des Members, nein, weil warum? Der Member kriegt genauso Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, was? Seine Profite. Ganz, ganz wichtig, und das war uns wichtig, dass jeder hier wirklich nachhaltig sein Geld vermacht. Jetzt gibt es darüber hinaus noch ein Partnerprogramm. Dieses Partnerprogramm ist nicht in Leveln abgerechnet, sondern in Rängen. Das, was du dafür erreichen musst, die erste Anforderung ist genau die gleiche, die sie auch im Levelbereich ist, also sprich im Teambonus, nämlich Teamumsatz zu generieren. Von Rang 2 bis hin zu Rang 10. Angefangen mit $5.000 bis hin zu 10 Millionen US-Dollar. Hier gibt es nur eins, wenn du in den Rängen aufsteigen möchtest, musst du eine sogenannte 50%-Regelung beachten. Das heißt, es werden zum Aufsteigen in einen gewissen Rang nur 50% aus der stärksten Linie herangezogen. Willst du jetzt in Rang 5, würde aus deiner stärksten Linie, egal wie viel Umsatz da ist, nur maximal 50.000 anerkannt. Warum? Weil ich für Rang 500.000 brauche und die Hälfte aus meiner stärksten Linie wären 50.000. Dazu kommt noch eins. Man sollte, um in den Rängen aufzusteigen, sein persönliches Deposit, sprich seine persönliche Einlage nach und nach erhöhen. Wenn man mit dem Mindesten anfängt von $100, geht es so weit, dass wenn ich in den Rang 10 möchte, ich das Ganze auf $50.000 ausweiten müsste. Was bekomme ich jetzt dafür? Wie ihr seht, in der untersten Reihe Bonusse vom Unternehmen. Angefangen von $50 in USDT, über AirPods, über eine Apple Watch und so weiter und so fort, bis hin zu einem Auto. Wenn man jetzt sagt, brauche ich das? Kann man da hinstellen. Man muss in den Rängen nicht aufsteigen, um hierüber Geld zu verdienen. Das ist wichtig. Das sind zwei verschiedene Arten und Weisen. Ich verdiene trotzdem jeden einzelnen Tag über den Teambonus mein Geld, ohne dass ich im Rang überhaupt auch nur einen einzigen aufsteige. Das heißt, ich kann mich immer im Rang 1 bewegen und trotzdem über das Partnerprogramm, über den Teambonus das Geld zu verdienen, was ich euch eben vorgerechnet habe. Natürlich sollte man irgendwann, wenn man das Geschäft glaubt, sein Deposit allein schon deswegen erhöhen, weil man dadurch natürlich auch mehr Geld verdient. Je höher mein Deposit, desto mehr werden auch aus den gewissen Prozenten, die ich da jeden Tag mache, im absoluten Geld verdienen. Ich kann aber nur jedem raten, wenn man es wirklich so aufgebaut hat, dass man irgendwann die 10 Millionen US-Dollar voll hat, unter Berücksichtigung der 5%-Regel, dass man spätestens dann sein eigenes Deposit erhöht. Warum? Weil ich dadurch die letzte Vergütungsart freischalte. Und das ist ein sogenannter Poolbonus. In diesen Pool fließen 5% der täglichen Profite vom gesamten Unternehmen. Das heißt, beispielsweise würden wir jetzt 1 Million Dollar Profite am Tag machen als Gesamtunternehmen. Davon 5% wären 50.000 Dollar, die in diesen Pool fließen. Auch hier reden wir über tägliche Auszahlung. Und die werden dann aufgeteilt zu gleichen Maßen unter allen dieser Menschen, die den Rang 10 erreicht haben. In dem Beispiel hier wären das 50.000 Dollar, die unter 3 Personen aufgeteilt werden. Wenn 3 Personen es erreicht haben, dann würde jeder zusätzlich nochmal 16.666 Dollar, was auch nicht so schlecht ist. Je mehr Menschen da drin sind, desto mehr muss ich das natürlich aufteilen. Aber wer kommt denn in Rang 10? Alle die in ihrer gesamten Struktur 10 Millionen US-Dollar Deposits drin haben. Je mehr Menschen da drin sind, dann weiß ich auch, dass desto mehr Deposits habe ich im gesamten Unternehmen. Das heißt, das gesamte Trading-Volumen steigt exorbitant an. Die Prozente bleiben immer die gleichen. Aber wenn ich jetzt nur 10 Millionen US-Dollar und mache davon 2% am Tag, ist das um einiges weniger, als ich von mir aus mit 100 oder 200 Millionen US-Dollar Profite am Tag mache. Das heißt, der absolute Geldbetrag in diesem Bereich wird höher. Und zum Schluss kommen wir noch mal ganz kurz auf das Thema Vertrauen und Transparenz. Das ist das, was ich eben gesagt habe. Vertrauen ist toll, ist gut. Wir wissen aber alle, dass Vertrauen nur die halbe Miete ist. Weil ich kann jedem vertrauen, bis er mir das Gegenteil beweist. Wir möchten von Anfang an, und das tun wir auch, vollkommen offen und transparent agieren. Ich habe euch MyFXbook und MetaTrader 5 schon vorgestellt, wo ihr die Möglichkeit habt, wirklich alles bis in die Tiefe zu sehen. Ich habe euch erzählt, dass unser Broker im letzten Jahr gegründet wurde, mit dem einzigen Zweck, diese High-Frequency-Trading-Bots zu vertreiben, euch zur Verfügung zu stellen, was mittlerweile gar nicht mehr so stimmt, weil wir diesen Broker jetzt auch geöffnet haben für die Allgemeinheit. Das heißt, jeder hat die Möglichkeit, neben diesen High-Frequency-Bots sich selber bei Cermak LLC bis zu 4 eigene Trading-Accounts anzulegen und selber dort zu traden und wird dann da eins sehen, und das werden wir hoffentlich in den nächsten 2 Wochen auch wirklich fertig haben. Das hat noch nie jemand gemacht. Dass du dort auf Knopfdruck deine Ausführungsblätter sehen kannst, dass es wirklich über sogenanntes A-Book abgerechnet wurde. Und das ist der beste Beweis dafür, dass alles mit 100% rechten Dingen zugeht. Und das ist für uns wichtig. Wir möchten euch mit auf diese Reise nehmen. Wir möchten euch zeigen, dass man das auch Ganze offen darlegen kann, dass man nichts zu verheimlichen hat. Ihr seht hier unsere Lizenz. Ja, es ist eine Offshore-Lizenz. Das ist aber alles gut und schön, weil mit einer Offshore-Lizenz kannst du überall auf dieser Welt legal dieses Geschäft betreiben. Das ist eine internationale Broker- und Clearinghouse-Lizenz, die uns berechtigt, alle Arten von Forex-Handelsgeschäften für unsere Member durchzuführen. Ich sage danke fürs Zuhören. Ich mache euch den Chat jetzt an. Heute hat es ein bisschen länger gedauert, weil ich etwas ins Erzählen gekommen bin. Ich hoffe, es ist keiner eingeschlafen. Aber ich sehe, es sind immer noch 161 da. Und jetzt habt ihr die Möglichkeit, über den Chat, wenn ich ihn dann geöffnet habe, warte, kleinen Moment, eure Fragen zu stellen. Moment, ich muss das Bild mal groß machen. Dauert einen Moment. Michael und Technik ist nicht so das Wahre hier. So, da haben wir. Und der Chat ist offen. Also, bitte.
Chat is open. Here you go, guys. Ask your questions.
Wie hacksicher ist das ganze Projekt beziehungsweise mein eingezahltes Geld, Aaron? Sehr hacksicher, sehr sicher. Warum? Weil wir werden gerade gehackt oder werden gerade angegriffen und es sind 2 komplett voneinander getrennte Systeme. Das sind Server, die komplett voneinander getrennt sind und über sehr, sehr viel Sicherheit bestehen. Deswegen ist es sehr sicher. So, sollten sich die Vorschriften ändern und das Konzept ist so nicht mehr umsetzbar, bekommen wir dann unsere Einlagen zurück. Das sind immer lustige Fragen. Also, wenn das sich ändern sollte innerhalb der nächsten 2 Tage, was definitiv nicht der Fall ist, muss man sich über Dinge unterhalten. Da das aber irgendwann in der Zukunft, wenn überhaupt mal liegen wird, wird es bis dahin definitiv Lösungen geben. Nur wenn einer bis dahin Gewinn gemacht hat, dann ist das immer, ich weiß, wir wollen immer alles gern zurückhaben, aber es geht um, warum liege ich im Minus oder nicht. Unsere oberste Prämisse ist, dass niemand, egal, jetzt malen wir mal gesamtschwarz, aus irgendwelchen Gründen auch immer, müsste das Unternehmen in 5 Jahren, und jetzt bitte, der Michael hat nicht gesagt, wir schließen in 5 Jahren, richtig hinhören, ich weiß, was daraus gemacht wird, aber sollte der Fall der Fälle eintreten, ist unsere oberste Prämisse, dass niemand, wirklich niemand, mit irgendeinem Cent Verlust daraus geht. Ich weiß, das ist ein hehres Ziel, aber das habe ich mir zum Ziel gesetzt. So. Wie viel Rendite mache ich da circa und in welcher Währung bekomme ich meine Rewards zurück? So, Punkt A, welche Rendite du circa machst, guck bitte rein. Nochmal, im Schnitt haben wir momentan je nach Bot zwischen 0,8 und 2%, das ist aber bitte brutto, vor dem Profit Share, das heißt, das Ganze teilst du durch 2. Was in der Zukunft kommt, weiß ich nicht. Wenn ich das wissen würde, würde ich nicht in diesem Webinar sitzen, weil dann würde ich selber mich aufs Thema Trading fokussieren und wäre der reichste Mann der Welt in sehr kurzer Zeit, weil dann könnte ich in die Zukunft gucken. Ich habe keine Glaskugel, deswegen kann ich dir immer nur aktuelle Werte nennen und das, was in der Vergangenheit passiert ist. Wir 14-Jährigen können da nicht einsteigen, natürlich nicht. Warum? Wir reden von Geschäftsfähigkeit, Leute, das ist Geldgeschäft und da kannst du als nicht geschäftsfähige Person, sprich unter 18 Jahren, natürlich nicht mitmachen. Steuer auf Gewinne, Karin. Natürlich zahlst du Steuern auf Gewinne, aber das ist deine eigene Sache. Das bitte beim Finanzamt zu melden. Das obliegt nicht uns. Das Einzige, was ich dir sagen muss, das weißt du, natürlich musst du auf jeden Fall Steuern auf deine Gewinne zahlen. Wie kann ich den Namen von meinem Sponsor erfahren, Kuno? Am besten, ich weiß nicht, wie du an deinen Sponsor gekommen bist, aber am besten, indem du in dein System guckst, den Usernamen rausfindest und dann schreibst du bitte, wenn du nicht weißt, wer es ist, an den Support, dass sie dir bitte die Kontaktdaten geben vom direkten Sponsor. Ich wurde nicht direkt eingeladen, habe den Link von einer Facebook-Seite, kann man sich auch ohne Einladungslink anmelden. Nein, kann man nicht. Man muss sich da bitte an Personen wenden, die einem den Link geben können. Hilmar, ich glaube, hier sind ganz viele, die dir helfen können. Wenn einer dem Hilmar helfen möchte, bitte einmal Link zur Verfügung stellen, aber jetzt bitte nicht ihn alle bombardieren, sondern jemand, der wirklich helfen möchte und nicht darauf aus ist, irgendwem schnell was zu verkaufen. Wenn Menschen Hilfe brauchen, bitte diesen auch wirklich helfen. Screenshots von deiner Präsentation in TG untergespeichert, okay oder gefährlich? Jetzt musst du mir gerade helfen, was du damit meinst. Manche Sachen verstehe ich nicht. Screenshots in TG.
He's trying to read my message. It's not in English, mate.
Schreib es mir unten nochmal rein. Ich weiß nicht, was du mit TG meinst.
27 times.
So. Kann ich mit meinem Gewinn in meinem Account neue Partner direkt unterstützen? Nein, Wolfgang, das ist ja so eine Thematik. Kann ich im System selber Geld hin und her schieben? Kinders, das ist Geldwäsche. Eugen, lass die Hand unten und schreibt es bitte in den Chat. Ich werde jetzt nicht irgendwelche Sachen mündlich beantworten, alles in den Chat schreiben bitte. Also, wir dürfen nicht die Möglichkeit geben, dass ihr intern Gelder hin und her schicken könnt. Das ist Geldwäsche. Das wird es niemals geben. Wenn ihr Unternehmen habt, die sowas machen, müsst ihr jetzt schon wissen, Alarmglocken an. Wenn das rauskommt, gibt es richtig einen auf den Deckel. Wird es nicht geben. Die Bots laufen ja sehr gut und laufen nur 3 Minuten am Tag. Warum lässt man die nicht 10 Minuten laufen und macht 3-mal per... Das ist genau, Aaron, da habe ich jetzt, das ist gar nicht böse gemeint, aber das ist genau das Thema finanzielles Mindset, über was ich gesprochen habe. Kinders, wir reden von im Schnitt 2% am Tag. Das kriegst du bei deiner Bank im Jahr. Wir müssen mal irgendwo ein bisschen da bleiben, dass man auch alles im Rahmen hält. Was glaubst du, wenn wir eine Community haben, die immer weiter wächst, die immer weiter hochwächst und wir 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% am Tag machen, wo soll das herkommen? Wo soll das herkommen? Kinders, bleibt im Rahmen. Das ist genau das, was ich mit finanziellem Mindset meinte. Genau wie letzte Woche, wo Black Monday war und mir am Mittwoch schon Leute geschrieben haben, können wir denn jetzt mal bitte endlich wieder zu normalen Profiten zurückgehen? Punkt A, was ist normal? Und wenn wir nur 1% am Tag machen würden, wäre das immer noch exorbitant hoch. Schau mal, was draußen auf der Welt passiert. Und es macht einen Sinn, dass die nur 10 Minuten am Tag laufen. Da ist ein Risikomanagement dahinter. Und du musst das Ganze auch, wenn du es langfristig halten willst. Leute, wir haben Liquiditätsprovider dahinter. Banken, Hedgefonds, die natürlich über Geld verfügen. Aber glaubst du, dass die Spaß dran haben, immer weiter wachsen, über die nächsten 5, 6, 7, 8 Jahre immer mehr auszubezahlen? Dann sagen die irgendwann was? Dankeschön, das Geschäft ist für uns nicht mehr darstellbar. Wir wollen es nicht mehr haben. So, mir ist lieber, wir machen auf eine lange Frist vernünftig, und wir reden schon von sehr hohem Niveau, Profite, anstatt jetzt hinzugehen und vielleicht für 3 Monate euch 8% am Tag anzubieten und zu wissen, in 3 Monaten machen wir den Laden zu. Ich glaube, das will keiner von euch. Und deswegen prüf immer genau, was du machst. Es gibt so viele Unternehmen draußen, die versprechen dir x 1000% am Tag. Dann guck mal, wie lange die sich auf dem Markt gehalten haben. Kinders, das Thema Finanzen und irgendwo sich einen Stock aufzubauen, wirklich an Geld, heißt immer was? Langfristigkeit. Ich weiß, dass wir sehr, sehr versaut sind durch viele, viele Krypto-Themen, in denen ich auch alle drin war, die wir versprochen haben. Ich bin heute gar nichts und übermorgen bin ich Multimilliardär. Bei wie vielen Prozenten hat es geklappt? Und bei den wenigsten bis fast gar keiner. Also this is a scam, Eugenio. Das ist ja schön, das freut mich von denen. And you are all been streamed live on the Crypto Ponzi Scheme. Eugenio, ich wünsche dir alles Liebe, ganz viel Liebe für deine Welt. Es mag ja sein, dass du das Scam bezeichnest, das interessiert mich aber null. So, also, und dann du hast ja den in die Hand gehoben hat, freut mich für dich. Ach, guck mal, wie oft er das da reinschreiben kann. Eugenio, mein Gott, du bist aber ein ganz fleißiger. So, warte, ich muss mal weiter runterscrollen. Allen Menschen, die das im Streaming sehen, wir machen zwar kein Krypto, aber das ist vollkommen egal. Eugenio, ich wünsche dir alles Liebe.
Ja, Loopy.
Oh, mein Gott. Wie oft hat er jetzt da reingeschrieben? 87, Halleluja. Entschuldigung, Leute, das dauert jetzt ein bisschen. Eugenio hat immer wieder die Taste gedrückt, dass man das verlängern kann. Oh, da ist er schon wieder. Warte mal, wo ist denn der Kollege? Moment, warte, kleinen Moment. Eugenio, mein lieber Freund, wo bist du? So, einmal darfst du noch winken und dann machen wir dich mal. So, tschüss, Eugenio, ich wünsche dir alles Gute. So, sorry für den kleinen Ausbruch. Ein paar geistig Minderbemittelte hat man jeden Tag. Ohne die wäre es langweilig. Voriges ist der 2019 14 oder 40% gestiegen. Sollen ja 14. 40 wäre ein bisschen sehr viel, 14%. So, da ist wieder mein Freund Eugenio. Mein Gott, ey, was muss Leuten langweilig sein?
So, we'll just go back in there.
Sorry, Leute, das dauert jetzt. Ich muss den geistig Minderbemittelten hier die ganze Zeit runterscrollen. So, SKAINET fokussiert sich auf den Index US 30 oder 13, sondern 30, 3-0. US 30, den 13er, glaube ich, gibt es gar nicht, den habe ich nicht gesehen. Und da ist wieder Eugenio. Meine Herren, was ist da los mit dem? Gibt es Präsentationen in Polnisch? Ich habe gerade auf YouTube eine Präsentation gesehen, wo eine Seite beworben wird. Volk lautet SKAINET Partner, SKAINET. Also wenn du SKAINET meintest, kann natürlich durchaus sein, dass es Menschen gibt aus Strukturen, die selber was machen, selber Präsentationen erstellen. Von uns offiziell noch nicht, wird aber kommen. Heißt aber nicht, dass das irgendwelche sind, die was Schlechtes im Schilde führen. Ich kann es dir nicht sagen, es sind bestimmt irgendwelche Partner. Und schon wieder Eugenio. So, und schon wieder Eugenio. Halleluja ist das.
Fuck you.
So, ich wurde nicht direkt eingeladen, habe den Link von der Facebook-Seite, das hatten wir eben schon mal, Hilmar, da waren wir schon. Dieser Typ geht mal um Sack.
I'm not very nice, am I?
Sorry, das dauert, ich muss diesen Menschen hier scrollen. Ich habe immer meine Auszahlung bekommen, auch bei Summen über 1.000 Euro Auszahlung. Danke an das SKAINET-Team und an dich und das seit 2 Monaten. Josef, danke für das Lob. Ist auch mal schön, nachdem er hier 180 Mal Scam gelesen hat, ohne irgendwelche Hintergrundinformationen zu haben. Dankeschön. Ich gebe es weiter an die Leute, die im Hintergrund sind. Freut uns auch mal. Wie sicher und stabil ist das Ganze? Baut die Firma Rücklagen auf. Guck mal. Das Thema sicher und stabil. Müssen wir die Profite auszahlen? Das ist ja genau diese Thematik. Wenn ihr genau hinhört, habe ich euch erzählt, wie das System ist, über das wir arbeiten. Wir haben Liquidity Provider. So, und deswegen müssen wir auch unsere Prozente in einem angenehmen Rahmen halten. Wir wollen mit diesen Liquidity Providern, wir arbeiten mit einer Plattform, die sich OneZero nennt, zusammen. Wir wollen die natürlich nicht überbelasten. Solange wir diese Liquidity Provider haben, werden die natürlich was machen können? Die Profite auszahlen. Das obliegt ja gar nicht uns. Und das ist ja das Schöne dahinter. Woran verdient der Liquidity Provider? An den Spreads. Und deswegen ist es nicht so, dass irgendwas unsicher ist, dass wir großartig, natürlich haben wir Rücklagen, ganz klar, wir müssen das ganze System weiterentwickeln. Aber es geht nicht darum, dass wir verantwortlich sind, eure Profite zahlen zu müssen. Das macht der Liquidity Provider. Und das ist genau das Geheimnis dahinter, um das langfristig sauber aufbauen zu können. Eugenio, mein lieber Freund, du brauchst jetzt nicht als Herbert Seidel reinzukommen, du kannst dich einfach schleichen. Mein Gott, geh doch irgendwo hin und troll woanders, du Depp. Meine Fresse, ey, Entschuldigung für den Ausdruck, aber diese Menschen gehen mir sowas auf den Senkel. Spendenkonto für die eine, das ist ja nicht normal. Während du dein Webinar präsentierst, kann ich in TG, Telegram, jetzt verstehe ich, was TG ist. Sorry, Sonja, sorry, manchmal bin ich auch ein bisschen schwer am Schlauch. Screenshots machen und ja, du kannst Screenshots machen, alles gut. Alles entspannt. Jetzt schon wieder Eugenio. So, warte, was? Wir machen jetzt mal den Warteraum wieder an, dass dieser geistige Tieflieger hier gar nicht mehr reinkommt. Moment. So, tschüss, mein Freund. Sorry, Kinders, aber bei sowas, irgendwann, wenn du das den ganzen Tag 180 Mal hast, da geht dir jegliche Geduld verloren. Ist schon gekickt, Jan. Eugenio ist schon gekickt, ja, haben wir schon gemacht. Jetzt zum zweiten Mal. Das zweite Mal hieß er Herbert Seidel. Habe kein zweites Familienmitglied oder Freund für die Streamline, geht auch ein erfundener Name. Nein, natürlich nicht, Inge. Inge, du kannst keinen erfundenen Namen reinpacken, weil wir ein KYC haben. Also das müssen bitte echte Personen sein, weil wir ein KYC dahinter legen müssen. Und da muss natürlich auch das Ganze stimmen. Und es gehen auch keine Firmen, weil wir ja KYC und kein KYB haben. Also nur natürliche Personen. Die Gewinne sind super, selbst 0,5% am Tag sind top. Genau, Dankeschön, Hilmar. So, und schon wieder Eugenio. Halleluja, das ist ja grauselig.
All right, we've got a bit of a jam session here.
Einmal schreiben reicht nicht, ne? Der schreibt das 180.000 Mal.
Might take him off, remove the pin.
So. Präsentation in Polnisch hatten wir eben schon mal. Wie gesagt, die Frage kam schon.
I think you get the idea that I'm spamming his room. And now we'll try to get a video.
Hat das was mit Ultima zu tun? Du kennst mich vom Webinar dort. Echt krass. Natürlich hat es nichts mit Ultima zu tun. Ja, man kennt mich da und ich verheimliche das auch gar nicht. Ich war bei Ultima. Ich habe da Webinare gesprochen, richtig. Was aber nicht heißt, dass ich Entscheidungsträger in diesem Unternehmen war. Ich habe dieses Unternehmen aus Gründen verlassen, die einfach auch bei mir bleiben. Und von mir wirst du niemals irgendwas hören, dass ich schlecht über irgendwen rede. Jeder soll sich bitte selber eine Meinung machen. Ich für mich persönlich habe gesagt, ich möchte das nicht mehr. Ich kann da nicht hinterstehen. Und deswegen tue ich es einfach nicht mehr. Was aber nicht heißt, dass ich irgendwem was unterstelle. Aber ja, das weiß jeder. Ich habe bei der Firma Ultima Webinare gesprochen. Richtig, hat aber nichts mit dem Ganzen hier zu tun. So, ja, Webinare schon wieder mit 180 Mal. Das ist ja grausig. Ach, da ist noch einer. 1H oder was? Ist da noch einer drin, der nervt?
Hello, Rob. Are you there, Rob?
Als Jens Dörge will er jetzt in den Raum. Da kann er draußen warten. Noch einer drin, der nervt?
Hello, Rob. Jim? There, Rob. Hello, Rob.
Als Jens Dörge. Ja, Mario, danke. Der Mario hat mal einen kompletten Handelstag. Der war sehr, sehr glücklich. Der hat mal einen kompletten Handelstag aufgenommen. Das könnt ihr euch auf YouTube auch angucken. 1 Minute 10. Da hat er sich bei mir direkt gemeldet, ich hab's geschafft, endlich. Das war nach 1 Minute 10 vorbei. Das heißt, da sieht man, wie schnell HFT wirklich ist. Mittlerweile haben wir so im Schnitt um die 3 Minuten. Aaron, möchte ich auch bedanken. Dankeschön, Aaron. Super rübergebracht. Danke für das Info. Da ist wieder. Jetzt ist Jacqueline als auch noch Scam. Hallo, was ist denn heute los? Haben die heute alle Auslauf?
I think he's saying I need to get a life.
Okay, Jacqueline, Entschuldigung, dein Name wurde missbraucht. Entschuldigung, ich habe nichts gesagt.
I haven't used this for so long.
Ich wollte dich nicht. Aber es scheint halt heute, haben sie alle Auslauf. Ich glaube, heute gab es mal einen freien Tag. Die durften alle mal vor die Tür schnappen. Ist ihm wahrscheinlich nicht gut bekommen.
Hold on.
Meine Fresse.
I'm going to take a screenshot of them. Oh, that's a good one. I think I'll take a
Ja,
screenshot.
dieser Eugenio scheint keinen Account zu haben, dem ist aber langweilig. Guck mal, es gibt Menschen, die haben nichts zu tun im Leben. So, also, nochmal, wenn ich ein Produkt schlecht finde, dann ist das okay, dann entferne ich mich da. Aber meine Energie darauf zu verschwenden, mich da hinzusetzen, mit Bluescreen, mit allem und dann hier rein. Ich weiß das, was man sagen. Und wenn ich Häkeln anfange, Topflappen häkel oder sowas, das ist immer noch besser, als mich irgendwo in Webinare zu setzen und meinen geistigen Dünnpfiff davon zu geben. Aber lassen. Das passt schon. Das eine nervig ist, dass mir die Finger wund scrolle gerade hier. Was ist das Ziel des Unternehmens? Das Ziel des Unternehmens ist, langfristig jeden einzelnen von euch mit auf die Reise zu nehmen und Spaß zu haben, Profite zu erwirtschaften. Das ist das Ziel. Unser Ziel ist es, langfristig mit wirklich dieser Transparenz, mit dieser Offenheit. Und das seht ihr auch nicht nur, dass wir alles kommunizieren, ja alles offen. Guck mal, wir haben jetzt das Thema DDoS. Was haben wir gemacht? Wir hätten auch irgendwas erzählen können, irgendwas verschneiden können. Nein, wir haben es sofort an die Community gemeldet. Ihr kriegt bei uns immer, ach, da ist er wieder. Hey, mein Freund, guck mal, du bist nicht nur, ach komm, ich sag's jetzt nicht, sonst will ich ausfallen.
Hi, Rob.
Und tschüss.
Oh, and he removed me.
Da ist ein Warteraum an. Wie hat er das jetzt gemacht?
What the fuck? You can't do that.
Also das Ziel ist es, erstmal solche Menschen zu eliminieren.
Oh no, he hasn't removed me.
Zweiten, langfristig transparent mit euch zusammenzuarbeiten und euch auf alles mitzunehmen. Egal was war bisher. Und ich glaube, das die schon länger dabei sind. Egal was war, wir haben immer alles sofort kommuniziert. gab es mal Probleme mit der
I've
Copy-Trading-Software.
got a
Wir
few
haben es uns
German
gemerkt.
names if
Wir
you
haben
want.
keine Ausflüchte gefunden,
He's
wir
not
haben
letting me
keine
into the room
Auswege
now.
gefunden. Wir sind
And
immer
It must
what
be
is
dabei.
frustrating for
So,
them
jetzt
because
über diesen
I've
DDoS-Angriff.
posted about 200 times
So,
that he's
was
been
haben wir gemacht?
streamed
Wir
and also
zahlen
given them
trotzdem
the
aus. Wir haben das
address.
Trading trotzdem laufen lassen. Für andere
And
Unternehmen wäre das immer wieder das Thema gewesen, oh, heute müssen wir nicht. Nein, darum geht es nicht.
and then I just keep logging back in.
Das ist die
But
oberste
they won't let me in there.
they're all old people, mostly.
Well, it could be.
Sonja, genau das,
Excuse me.
diese Fragen, hast nicht ganz verstanden, wie es ist. Wenn wir das jetzt hier in die Tiefe durchgehen, du verdienst am Profit. Da ist nochmal einiges.
So
Wenn
they think they'll
Millisekunden
kick me
funktioniert,
out.
musst du gar nicht wissen, weil das ist das Trading, was der
What
Bot
is
selber
this,
macht. Der
Danny?
This
Bot
room for a
tradet
while.
in Millisekunden. Der öffnet und schließt
I have
Trades
no idea. Well, I
in
do actually, but I
Millisekunden. Das
can't show you
minimiert das
just yet.
Risiko ungemein,
I've actually
weil
put it in the chat room.
unvorhergesehene
Oh,
Marktbewegungen
If
und
you
so
turn
zeitlang
him
fixiert
down a
werden
little bit,
und
you
sorgt
can
dafür, dass auf
do
lange
everything.
Frist jeder Gewinne macht.
all right. How's that?
So, und das bitte wirklich
turn you
mit
down as
der
well, but
Person
that's
auch
important.
besprechen, die dich eingeladen hat, weil das kann ganz in Ruhe erklärt werden. Und Jacqueline, der hat dich aber richtig auseinandergenommen hier. Der
Is that
macht
better?
jetzt so, als hättest du die ganzen Scam-Nachrichten geschrieben. Du nicht, dass ich dich auch noch kicke.
Yeah,
Nein,
it kind
Spaß
of
beiseite,
interferes with your sound a bit. It's
I
not too
can't fix
bad.
it.
Like, it's not as bad as it was
It's
the
because
other
I'm
night.
doing.
Rolli.
It's because I've got 3 web browsers open, and everyone expects it to be like TV. It's kind of like the old ham radio, you know.
Yeah, mate.
So, wo
It's all
kommen
that
wir
quality.
Yeah, it's like Roscoe Pico train.
Falls ich mal Bedarf habe, kann ich auch pausieren. Verstehe ich nicht. Mit was?
You
Mit Trading?
you won't let me
Wo
in the
solltest du
room again.
Bedarf
I'm a
haben,
bit
um mit Trading
disheartened.
zu
If you go into
pausieren?
the
Ich
chat
verstehe
room,
manchmal die Frage
you
nicht.
should
Ich würde es nicht
see
machen, weil
the
bleib
name of the
einfach drin.
website.
So,
It's
wenn du
called
Bedarf hast und damit
Sky,
meinst, dass du dein
like
Geld wieder
Skynet.
zurückhaben
I'll
musst,
send it
nach
there again.
180 Tagen kannst du mit
God,
deinem
this
Geld
guy
machen, was du
just
möchtest.
doesn't
Du
shut
kannst es
up.
komplett
Is this
rausziehen.
I know.
Wir stehen dann auf
We
Skynet
can't ask
AI?
any questions.
Der Warteraum ist aktiviert, Melanie. Trotzdem
Hm.
hat dieser Mensch es geschafft, irgendwie wieder reinzukommen. Wie auch immer.
It's
Keine
like
Ahnung.
a
I do
Phil
love the way they
Spector
cut me
wall
out,
of
though.
sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kinders, seid ihr nicht böse? Mich nervt gerade diese ganze
I think he's
Thematik.
going
Ich
through
hoffe, ich habe
everybody
alle
now,
Fragen
trying to
beantwortet,
figure
aber
out
ganz
who I
ehrlich,
am.
ich scroll mir hier die Finger
And he's
rund.
going to show me his power
Das
by kicking me out of
nervt.
his
So, es geht
room
jetzt eigentlich
3
maximal
times.
nur noch um Eugenio. Ich sage ganz lieben Dank fürs Zuhören.
How you doing, Ron?
Beim nächsten Mal sorgen wir dafür, dass diese Menschen
Had
vorher
some
rauskommen.
fun.
Ich mache den Brain das nächste Mal
oh,
wieder
Some
zum
fun this
Bauhaus,
weekend. This
weil
is
ein
the
bisschen
5th
spät.
new
Da
scam
könnt ihr
I've
die
gone into
rauskicken.
recently.
Liebe Leute, danke fürs
I
Zuhören.
can't
Danke für
even see
euer
your mouth
Verständnis
move.
auch für das, was in den letzten
I
Tagen
know,
passiert ist.
because
Ist für alles
it's
alle unangenehm. Wir
can't keep
konnten
up.
nichts dafür. Aber mit einer Community wie
He's saying
euch haben wir
goodbye
die
to everyone now.
Möglichkeit, auch diese Dinge
Look at the chat
ohne
room.
Probleme zu
Check out
umschiffen.
the chat
Right,
room.
our
Ihr
feed
seid
is
top.
in.
Es liegt nicht nur an uns, ihr seid top. Ohne euch
147
wäre das
messages.
tollste Produkt dieser Welt auch nicht da, wo es heute ist. Deswegen 1000 Dank von unserer Seite an euch.
Look at
1000
them.
Dank für euer Verständnis,
Look at
für eure
the
tolle
chat room, mate.
Mitarbeit. Und
Do you think I
glaubt mir,
scammed
wir
it?
haben noch ganz, ganz lange, ganz, ganz viel Spaß
Mein
zusammen.
Gott.
Und Eugenio, wie du auch immer heißt, ich wünsche dir alles Gute, dass die Medikation bald wieder eingestellt wird und du
94
auch ruhig
comments.
schlafen kannst. Liebe Leute, alles Liebe für euch. Macht euch einen schönen Sonntag. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. I think that's goodbye. And he's basically saying, yeah, it's the end of the meeting. So that's pretty horrific there.
I need
Anyway,
to say something because it's controversial.
oh, okay.
I was watching a Joe Rogan interview with Peter Thiel, I think his name is. He's a billionaire. He's the guy who created PayPal with Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of them.
They were
Every day.
he was saying because he switched into everything that's happening, what the next big thing is. He said that crypto's basically yesterday.
Yeah, well, I don't disagree with that. I'm watching, because you know those guys gave me that Pulse coin. It was worth $160. That was about a month ago. It has gone down to $80. So they've lost half their wealth of their coins. It's 107. So it's gone up from 160. It's gone 160 down to $82. And now it's gone up to 107 again. So it's gone back up. They'll be happy. But it's so volatile. That's the point, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he was explaining. He said that in California, crypto is like essentially everybody's moved on. The only thing that's really showing any interest, he said, is Bitcoin, but everybody has actually moved to AI.
Well, they reckon the AI bubble is going to kill the internet, and I wouldn't be surprised either, because they reckon they're putting a lot of You know, like what problem is AI actually solving? To me, it's reading and writing.
No, I think AI is going to solve. Well, that's an interesting thing because it was so fascinating to hear the way that they talk and the way that Peter Thiel was talking. Not to say that I am a devout follower of his, but you know, he is a big name. It's been in the news. So, but he was saying you got to have a look at the technologies that are coming up and saying, are these going to improve the lot of mankind? Are they going to improve everybody's life and stuff? And he said that he doesn't really believe crypto will, but he says AI probably will, but they're not too sure in what way at the moment.
Yeah, right. I mean, it is if AI is like well, say if AI is like all right, if AI is like the start of the internet, then it's going to be exciting. You know.
Yeah, well, he said that AI is essentially the next internet. He said you had the internet revolution, and then you've had all these other things, but he said AI is to the world what the internet was. So
Wow.
yeah, and I actually believe that is true, and it'd be fascinating to see how it actually evolves, because like I finally started on my website the other day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I put like 2 hours into it and then I got distracted. But I actually found myself having the website open on one page and AI open on another page, just so that I could go through and actually ask AI any question that I had about my website at the same time. So it is, you know, like your premium learning tool. Like who the hell goes to Google and actually searches anything now? You go to ChatGPT and ask that, don't you?
Well, I'm surprised that that people still use Google for searching. I went to Google to ask. I've got something I want to ask you in a minute. I actually want to show you a thumbnail. I'm going to show you a thumbnail that I did today, because we had this lady, and I had Crypto G in here with me.
I haven't had a lady for a long time.
I didn't have a lady like that because all right, but there she is there, right? So this lady here.
Where? Oh my God! All
right. This is a busy one, but we stumbled across a meeting called, is it NAVIE?
Is it NAVIE? Because I saw this earlier, or is it MA? Because I thought it was Marvi. Is it Navi?
I think you're right, actually, the first one, Marvi, because I've heard that before, but I can't pronounce it, whether it's Marvi or Arvi or Savi or Tavi or Titty. I added Titty in the end to make it more interesting for our listeners.
Why not?
So this lady was in the meeting, and then when they realized that we were infiltrated, they actually said the word infiltrated, and they said system shut down, and they had to close down the meeting. So I went and researched this lady, and I tell you what, mate, I've actually got to show you, because it was, how do I say it?
Show me.
Yeah, well, it was fucking good. It was one of my favorites, and it's had quite a few.
Fucking, I'm editing
images. Wait, we're live, Rob. We're live. I don't want to hear what you do.
Yeah, I know. Well, that kind of keeps the interest.
No, it doesn't. It just brings down the ratings, because we just lose all the old people that listen.
What ratings?
All right, mate. So this is yeah, we do. So the lady got to this point here, and I think meeting closed down. Yeah. So here we go. Listen to this, mate. You'll love this.
Can we interrupt you for a second? I believe somebody is streaming us on YouTube somewhere. So
gosh,
shut up.
Somebody must have shared our Zoom link.
Yeah.
So up. I guess unless you feel comfortable continuing.
Okay. I can make you feel comfortable, baby.
But I don't know if other names in here.
No, he's still here. He needs to get out right now.
Yeah. So.
Right.
Oh, what a hero, mate. Where's your horse?
Okay. And sorry, guys, this is what happens when you throw these out there to other public places, you know. So this is what happens.
They'll think
yeah. So
see that. I was
okay, let's go like this. First of all, Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know this information. Can we go like this? I will give my other option to Brenda, maybe for today later on.
Yeah, we'll get
And,
another link.
Brenda, I call you in a matter of
And if
60
anyone
seconds.
has that,
Muchas gracias por todo, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for today's. And
I
you
find
will
it
get
ironic. They
information
want to
on
promote
the
something,
chats
but they don't
in a
want
matter
anybody to
of.
watch it.
Brenda, I call in a matter of 60
Well,
seconds.
Alrighty,
Okay.
sounds good. Thank you, everybody. I apologize for that, but this is what happens when you
That's
guys
what happens
post
when you're
these
running
things
in a
publicly
scam.
when it was supposed to be just for us. So, all right, thank you, Doman.
Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, bye.
Yeah. So as you can probably figure out now, that lady, I went after her to find out who she was. But the fun thing, Rob, was this.
Danny, just saying.
The fun thing was this thing here. This is a this is a document
Girl's best friend.
from their version of the ATF. AF,
Oh, is that the Canadian thing?
well, I think so. I can't read whatever language that's in, but it's not a good email no matter what language you're reading it in. It was basically they're basically fucked.
Hello, du français.
And then I started researching them on Behind MLM, and they're fucked again and again. And they're just absolutely so. Even if I go to this document, I'm pretty sure I'll find an email address in there, and I'm going to show them that they're still rampantly promoting it. But in the beginning of it, before we got they got infiltrated, they what did I do? They basically said, see, now I can just, so this is their emails, Ultron Foundation, their Twitter accounts. I can write to this, whoever these people are, and say this.
Yeah, someone. They're all called Jean Pierre. It's like there's no other name in France.
Muhammad's another name that could be called, Rob.
Oh, well, apart from that one.
Oh my God, this is 52 pages long. That's why I can't get to the bottom of it. So I'm pretty sure Obec, is it Obec? Quebec? Quebec. So,
Which is a province of Canada.
Oh, it is. Oh, right. So here we go. So guess what I need to do? I just need to write to these people with these email addresses here. No wonder they didn't want to broadcast. And I'll say, hey, watch my video and please subscribe.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
Yeah. And the other fun one I have, because I haven't seen you for a wee while, is not only that, but we went to, you remember our friend, what's his name? I'm forgetting their names. Andreas?
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. Well,
and of
I
course,
saw that
what I
yesterday.
said, a very boring presentation.
That was brilliant because he said they have bad actors. So now we've got exposing bad actor Andre Christensen as the title.
I'd go for Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you don't want a bad actor, I'd go for Tom Cruise.
So this is kind of just an outline of what we're dealing with. So please understand that we are not only dealing with affiliates, we are in the middle of pretty comprehensive due diligence for very large. How do you get rid of this?
Oh, this is funny. Hopefully my sound is okay.
Oh, God.
Poor guy.
Is that you calling him?
Yeah, cool. Phone number. So I'm ringing him on WhatsApp. And then when he figured out how to turn WhatsApp on, I started ringing him on FaceTime. So he had to go through the whole thing. So the whole meeting was me ringing him and him turning his phone off. And then he goes, he puts it on snooze for 2 minutes. So then 2 minutes later, ring, ring, ring. Oh,
goodness.
But then they realized that they were getting broadcasted as well. So I had a field day since you've been gone, Rob, but that's 2 new videos out there, which I'm quite proud of, just saying.
Yeah. Like, is anybody actually making any money? I know this is a stupid question, but is anybody actually making any money? Like apart from the leaders?
Well, it's not a stupid. Oh, I forgot to tell you the funny part. Sorry. I got carried away. Let's find that picture again of that lady that you went, ooh, where is she? Here she is. So this lady, this is what she had, her quote to tell people is, stay steadfast, ignore the naysayers, your vision is yours,
even though it's
listen
hers.
to your heart, trust that inner voice guiding you towards your dreams.
That's not an invoice, mate.
Isn't that disgusting? Look at the way, and I found that on the internet of her. She would hate that photo, I'm sure.
I love that image, mate. The passion, the conviction.
Oh, you know, I'm a bit disappointed actually. My wee box has got a wee chop off on it. But anyway, that's a different story. Yeah, so that's basically me caught up with you. But the one that we just looked at was this one. And it's what's it, how do you say it? SKAINET?
Well, I'd call it SKAINET, but
Yeah.
it could be SKAINET.
I think SKAINET sounds a bit easy for me to remember. But before you look at it, what things do you think they'll be selling?
Unleashing AI magic for worldwide collaboration and product. Fuck's sake.
Let's pretend they've got a credit
They're
card.
using AI, aren't they? Wait on. Is that supposed to be smarter work and it's smarter work?
No, it's all in their language, isn't it? German? Or is it? Oh, no.
No, that's English.
Smarter
Smarter work.
Don't know. Let's see if that is actually a word. Shall we just chuck it into a search engine and see if it corrects the spelling? No, it corrects the smelling. Smelling. Smarter work. Hold it.
Warning.
What is smarter work?
Smarter work.
You see, there's actually a name for it. It seems it isn't clear. So now it's a spelling mistake. You're right. Ben, you're the spelling bee, aren't you? So we're at
smarter work. Good
smarter
grief.
work. Really? I can fix it for you if you like. I can just
Hey, did they use AI to work that out?
Probably. Here we go, mate. Just for you. How is it spelled?
What smarter work? SMARTER.
There you go, mate. How's that? That better?
No.
How do you say that one?
Smarter work. It's smarter work.
Data. I bet they have a credit card before I even seen this. Cat lovers. It's got cat lovers. Is it chat lovers? No. Cat lovers.
Where are you looking at? I can't see it.
That there.
Cat lovers. Sky cat lovers with cat with flowers in a garden. Oh my God.
All right. Okay. Generate word content. Oh, so this is real-time collaboration. Cat lovers. Maybe that's their demographics. Cat lover people.
It's just nuts.
Intelligent documentation.
In my opinion.
Yeah, of course. And all these people are real. And you can look them up.
I don't know why they don't get, like hypothetical here, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that you were involved in a project and you knew that someone like you was going into meetings, being disruptive, but you had an audience. You had an audience, right? Would you get pissed off, or would you reach out to you and say, hey, I think you've got this wrong. I'd like you to come on a meeting and we're going to show you how this actually works. We're going to show you the error of your ways. Isn't that what you would do?
Yeah. People, there's only one guy who's never come back, and he was said if I was more passive, I would probably have a better. Remember the guy that spilt the beans for 3 hours and then he didn't realize we were streaming live? But anyway, he said if I was more approachable and more calm, I think that's that same guy, that people would listen to me more. And I said, well, I have tried that approach, but I am quite approachable. So I sort of thought that would be quite cool. But yeah, it's just tricky to believe.
Mate, the people that are saying there are the ones who have gone on all these meetings and must have experienced a lot of naysayers in their time. So they'll have far more experience than you and I. So they are the people who should be able to come onto your meetings and calmly show you the error of your ways.
Well, I would like to be guided. Just saying.
It's a bit like a dog.
Yeah.
Right, a guide dog for crypto.
So if we have a look at this, hey, you know, I'm nearly up to 8,000 subscribers. Isn't that pretty cool? If I go to here, now, yeah, well, you actually want to have that. So you can see this here is the pyramid. This is Team Baltus Belintable.
Team bonus, B-Spiel, By-Spiel, whatever that is.
And then it gets better here. This is where you get, you can get earplugs, you can get a watch, you can get an iPad, you can get a laptop, you get a trip, a VIP trip, a Rolex, a BMW, or a Ferrari. You just need to keep building.
Where's it all come from?
Oh, wow, that's the secret. Oh, and look, that's your certificate. Automotive Island, somewhere they're licensed. And that's your F book.
License in the Bahamas.
Well, that's the only place that will get them licensed. So I reckon it's a real hard time for scammers at the moment. That's what I reckon. So I might go YouTube. And,
there can't be the Zoom traffic that there used to be because people actually go outside now. Or do they? I don't go outside. I should go outside.
What's it like out there? Is it raining?
I don't know. I think it's cold and there's animals and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I did find the SKAINET. So let's see. I'll just chuck that into our favorite, well, my favorite. Can't speak for you. SKAINET review. Whoops, where's he gone? There he is. August. Oh, this is only a week's old. So here's our boyfriend. That's the cool guy that was in there. So let's read about it. Fails to provide ownership of exclusive information on his website. Oh, it is called privately registered. Well, I didn't see that domain name. Let's have a wee look on that.
A trading bot.
Well, everyone's got a trading bot and a credit card.
I must have been away too long.
Oh my god, I've seen this before. So this is the app version.
Gormanita.
Oh, I see. So this is all right. We need to save that then. One website later. And then we've got the website. So there's two websites here at the moment. Get confusing already. Got to have two websites. Did you see my fake credit card one I did today? It was quite alarming.
Your fake credit card one.
Oh, I think it's fake. I'm a bit upset now because I think I might going to get sued. But there's a company here. It's called the world's most exclusive high-limit crypto card private membership.
Is that a black thing? Is that where they were encouraging people to be influencers or whatever?
Well, this card they've got, there's only 10,000 of them produced. And if once the 10,000 have gone, the only way you're going to get a card is buying somebody else's. But
why would there only be 10,000, Danny?
Oh, it's an exclusive card, and they're $5,000 each. You're good with maths. Can you tell me what 5,000 times 10,000 is? Is it 5 billion? Or is it 5 million?
Hold on. 5,000 times 10,000?
Yeah.
Oh, wait on.
Come on, mate. Hurry up. It's just zeros.
Look,
I know it's either 5 million or 5 billion.
Shut up. 10,000, 100,000. Oh, yeah.
Jesus, I've got to calculate. 50 million. So why would you... 50. Oh, there you go. So that's quite good. So they told me if I promoted this on my YouTube channel, they would give me a free card for $5,000.
Yeah, but if it's shit, that's not worth anything, is it?
No, it gets better. And there's it says sign up hassle free, no credit checks required. And there's
so it's credible then.
Yeah. And it gets better. If I introduce you into it and you buy a $5,000 card,
yeah,
I get $500.
Mate, I'd want more than that.
So they don't actually pay because I said, I'm happy to promote it, but you have to pay me up front. And they said, oh, no,
they don't give you any money.
Yeah. So they just give you 10% referral. So then I said to the guy, well, you're full of shit sort of thing. And here's 10 tricky questions for you to answer. Yeah, and he goes, then he goes, I'm not the company. I'm just because they're only going after 30 people like me to, promote the card. And then that's it. So I'm going, all right then. So then I thought, oh, well, if he's going after other YouTubers. So then what I did is I went to YouTube and I searched around looking for other people promoting the card. And then I found one of these guys promoting the card. Well, there I am there. And I go, I recognize that guy. And here he is. He's been promoting Novatech and Hyperverse and all the other friggin' scams you can think of. And here he is.
This wouldn't be the only one.
Well, oh, here he is, black. So this guy here.
Excuse me?
And he's got the card. And he's showing everyone his card. And then I go, oh, I think I've given this guy a hard time before because he just promotes anything. So in here somewhere, he goes and taps his card. And he's raving on about how good it is and how you should get in and buy this, what is called crypto card. So I thought, well, that's quite cool. But then I thought, I'm just going to go have a wee look and do a wee search and see if this guy's promoted Hyperverse in the past. So I went to his YouTube channel, search Hyperverse, and look, Hyperfund refunds. This guy's rampant.
Mate.
And then I thought, well, now I feel really confident about this because obviously the card's a fraud and I can go to town on it. But then I went looking at the features, and this thing here might blow your brain. But come down here, and it's got, they see that they're associated with these flash jets and these holiday apartments and this shop that you're looking at right now. And I thought, well, now I can come along and I can use my credit card.
CNN.
Yeah, but you can't click on them and see them. So I thought, definitely a scam. I'm not sure if this is a scam, Rob. Because if you go down to the bottom right-hand side, there is a thing where you can get points for spying these items. So I'm thinking, so then I thought, wonder what the website's built on. So I'd put admin at the end of the domain name, and it come up as a word, basically, what do you call it? Shopify shop.
Ah.
And I'm going, here they are selling handbags with $82,000. And then I thought, well, maybe they're passing off somebody else's name. And why would they have pictures where they're not white backgrounds versus white backgrounds? It looks like crap. And then I thought, well, I know what I'll do. I'll go search in the internet for a company called something living. And I found this other company, called Time. And this looks like the real deal. And this is a lot flasher and a lot tidier. And then I figured it out and I thought, oh, they're just ripping off somebody else's brand to make it look like they've got these jets and you can hire jets. But then I got down to here.
The jet, just saying.
They've got all these famous people on the cover of their magazine. And then I saw their jewelry. Wait for it, Rob. And then I saw their luxury handbags. And guess where they go, Rob?
Where do they go, Danny?
They go back to the scam website.
No way.
And I'm going, oh my God, it's not a scam. It's the real deal. And I'm going, oh my God. So then while I was on the scam website, which I thought was a scam website, it's got broken images. So here's a $45,000 handbag with broken images. So then I went to the bottom and I thought, I'm going to check out their return policy. And then I found that they have return address insert. They haven't finished doing their terms and conditions. So they've got unfinished stuff on their website and they're selling $82,000 watches. So I thought, oh, it's a scam. But then I went and found the jets that they have. And I'm still not sure. So I've now stuck in a bit of a conundrum because I found the jets. And these jets look like a real company. And the jet company is promoting the company that's got the credit card. Well, they're promoting the online stockists. And it looks legit. And you can come down here and go to About Us. And it links, it all links back to everything. So
links back to everything.
Well, what I'm saying is if this jet company is legit, then it's probably because they are saying that they're partnered with this jet company.
Yeah.
So now if this jet company is set up, all these famous people are on these covers of these magazines, and I could be wrong because
has that ever happened?
Well, occasionally. I've only been sued 10 times, and I keep thinking of CoffeeZilla getting sued, and I think I don't want to be sued. But then again, I got no money anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, so that was my credit card adventures today, which is a bit of a worry, really. So even if this company is real, why have they got handbags on a Shopify website, and why have they got broken images when you're meant to be able to buy a handbag or a watch here's a watch for sale for $175,000 on a website with broken images? Do you want one?
No, thanks.
Mm.
No, thank
Yeah, but it's just overlapping on crap. So yeah, so I'm not sure. So I'm going to wait to get sued by that company. I just thought I'd let you know that one. But if you want a black credit card, let me know, because I'm going to be one of 10,000 people with it. And if you want one, I'll tell you what, I'll go half for the 10%.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't need one today. So this is just a credit card. So they're selling the credit card. They're going to raise $50 million from selling the credit card. Basically, what do you get if you buy a credit card? So there's 10,000 credit cards. You got to pay 5,000. What do you get for your 5,000?
Well, potentially, if you're stinking rich and you can't figure out how to get money out of your bank, you can use your crypto, and you can go.
Hold on. You're stinking rich, but you can't figure out how to get money out of your bank.
Well, people who are rich don't know what to do with their money and how to spend it. So this credit card enables you to basically use your credit card and takes out. So what you do is you have an app. Now, this is the other thing that really freaked me out, is they have an app and it's on the Apple Store. So I'm even more concerned that it's the real deal now, because how could they get their app on the App Store if it was a scam? And also they're promoting a credit card. So I'm even more concerned than normal now. So I was going to write to, So I'm just not sure. So I'm actually.
Well, I think you should, on one hand, criticize it, and on the other hand, promote it. So you get a free card, but you're being cautious.
Well, I went through all my advertising that I had on the thumbnail, and I put question marks on it, like you told me to when I was in the shit. It's just like, is this a scam? Question marks, rather than saying it is a scam, because I'll just get myself in trouble. But yeah, so now I'm installing the app on my phone, because I was going to do that earlier on today. Anyway, this guy here, what have we got? So, this guy's got 957 friends, more friends than I've got. Oh, Skyway Technology. Well, that's similar. So it must be Skynet. According to the partner in crime. I love the way he's wrote that.
I have heard this one before. You've talked about this before, haven't you? This Skynet thing.
No, I don't think I have.
You have.
No.
You have. I'll tell you now.
Oh, maybe you brought it up. Maybe you listen to other people.
No, I don't.
Oh, look, there's their certificate. So they have got a certificate. Look at it. It's beautiful. We got it printed especially. My FX book. Is that a fancy way of saying official? So I need a good picture of that guy, though. Interesting terms and conditions would make for an entertaining decision for the unfair contract term directive EU, French and German investors. What have they got here? They always find something else. So they've got two websites. One Freedom U. What's that about?
If you weren't doing scams, Danny, what would you do?
A washing.
No, I mean for YouTube.
Yeah, it's a good question. I'd probably like to do psychology, really, or helping people with depression, or trying to overcome obstacles in life.
I think I need treatment.
Well, I'll tell them who I got my treatment from. Yeah. Well, what are you doing? What's someone in Dubai? I think loneliness would be good.
Yeah, well, you could talk about that. You could interview that Michael Hempseed.
Yeah, no, I've done that before. So this guy here.
I've been actually working all day.
Oh, have you? What's that like?
I'm actually working right now.
I actually went and took well, David Clarkson took us out for lunch today.
Yeah. How is he?
No, he's great. It was really, really nice to actually see him. And it was, do you know, they're both turning 80 in next week and the week after. So they've got 160 years worth of knowledge in them. Isn't that how it goes? So that was quite nice. So he took us out to celebrate, which is really, really nice. So I was quite impressed with that.
I never think of him as being that old.
No, well, I actually were guessing he was 78 because I was telling one of our friends that listen into our channel. I've got a new friend that's an Aussie, brought up a Jehovah's Witness, left when he was 23, 54 years of age, and born on the 3 days before I was born, 5 days before I was born. So he's 5 days older than me. Isn't that incredible?
I don't think anybody could be older than you.
Yes, Rob. Where's this guy? So we've got to find a better photo of this guy here. I don't like him very much, so. Is that him there? So I've got to do a thumbnail for this guy. This is what I've got so far. If I go like that. Is that one better or bigger? They're both the same, aren't they? I just can't stand these guys, Rob. I feel like it's my job.
I totally get it. I think they're all a pack of fucking assholes. And I was telling someone the other day that I haven't listened to a meeting. I've read the only interest I get is sometimes when I see some of those chat comments, like in their own personal and stuff, which I find quite interesting. But the rest of it, I find just a whole pile of bullshit. And I don't want to listen to it anymore because it could be having a negative impact on me. Like, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you've been grumpy lately.
No, I've been a little bit grumpy at my underperformance work-wise, so I want to change that. But no, I don't miss it at all.
Yeah, well, I think it does consume you. I don't know why I feel like I tell you what, I went out for lunch today, mate. Before I got in the cafe, I had somebody arrested.
Yeah, what?
I did. I rang the police on somebody and had them arrested.
What did you think about?
No, I did. Because they were I come out of the Colombo. No, this guy come out of the Colombo, walking down the pavement, and he was super aggressive, and he was saying things like white supremacist stuff, and you can all go get effed, and and like what are you effing looking at, and all this sort of carry on. And I didn't even make eye contact with this guy, and then Helen was quite a bit behind me because she got out of the car quite slow, and I thought, I hope she doesn't walk past this guy because he's like liable to start a fight of some sort.
Yeah.
So anyway, then he went into the cafe, into Hello Sunday. And I thought, oh my goodness, David Clarkson's in, and this guy's walked in, and he literally looked like one of those guys that could have started something big and held everyone ransom, or could have had a knife or robbed the place. So I just rang the police, and they said, what did he do? And I said, he just walked past me, and he terrorized me. And I said, I'm concerned for other people in the cafe. And they said, oh, we're getting other calls in now. And I go, great. Well, I'm outside the cafe and I'll jump the guy if I have to, kind of attitude. But I don't really want to because he's a friggin' nutter. But yeah, that's what happened. So it was quite interesting. But yeah.
Some special people out there.
Well, I'm one of them. But yeah.
Well, I was going to say, they probably think that of us.
But yeah, it was quite scary, really. What do you think of my image? So what would you do? What are you going to do with your YouTube channel? Because I know you're changing your focus a little bit.
I don't know. I haven't done a video for a while, but I don't feel bad not doing one, just because I have been productive other places. But I'll be doing some antique videos at some stage, and
I reckon that's a real goer, because I know you want to get out of the industry of an oxymoron.
I am I'll tell you what, breaking news, I am definitely getting out of the industry, which is why I have ripped into this over the weekend. I had a lady here the other day.
Talk too much about your life.
No, I had a lady here. How did this go? I had a lady here the other day, and she's having a look at my stock. And she said, "Oh, you've got a lot of lovely stuff." And I said, "Yeah. The problem is a lot of it doesn't sell these days." And she said, "What doesn't sell? Can you point to it?" And I actually said, how about I make it easy for myself and I point to the stuff that does sell? And it was a real epiphany that, yeah, I do actually possess a lot of stock that, if anything, is going to go down.
Yeah.
And why am I even taking time to sell it? I should actually get rid of it ASAP, get the money, and then buy something that is going to sell, or do something else. But yeah, like I've always been trying to slowly sell it out, but it actually keeps me stuck in the game. And all the while, I'm thinking, I haven't got enough time to do my website. Haven't got enough time to to put a video out on YouTube. Haven't even got enough time to watch your stuff. I haven't got enough time.
That's terrible.
It just keeps on going, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I sit down here, mate, and I think, what the hell am I doing? And then I do another video. Well, I think it's my 4th video today. You know what I'm saying? And actually, what I like doing, it's actually quite soothing. Like right now, I'm doing a thumbnail for this thing I've done, you see, and I actually quite enjoy doing it, to be honest. You know, like, and once you get used to it, you can just go and, you know, make. If I want to destroy this guy's life, you know, because I just can't stand these scammers. But that's not good for my mental mind, is it? I want to destroy somebody's life.
Yeah, your mental mind has got issues. But that's actually quite a good point. That one of the things I find, and we're talking about AI before, is that if you could just have AI kind of, and I know it's not up to this yet, but if AI could construct or partially construct the thumbnail, you know.
Yeah, well, it is up to that, because if I went to yeah, it is actually pretty close, which is really crazy. Because you can go to ChatGPT and tell it to create a thumbnail. So I'm going to show you right in real time, because it isn't actually that far off. I'll just get this this scammer arrows in the right place. About there. Right, now I need that at the front. Oh, right, and front. Yeah, so let's go to ChatGPT. And there's a thing that you can install in ChatGPT. People don't realize it, but you can go to Canva on ChatGPT, and you could go to ChatGPT and you say, "Please design me a YouTube thumbnail." Hold up. Please design me a YouTube thumbnail. Exposing a scammer who goes by the name, who is promoting a Ponzi scheme, the SKAINET. And I'll go back and get his name, and then I'll go. It goes by the name
RoboCop.
Please use the image to. Oh, please use the image. So now I'll just go to the image, and I've got a background image. What upload to computer, and I'm just going to go grab. I think it's that one there. Yeah, that picture there. And theoretically, that should be enough. I might be able to do another image, which it looks like I can. So I've never done 2 images. So I'm going to go to Michael. Whoops, I hit the wrong one. I hate that. Oops. Excuse my cough. All right, let's see if we can do this. All right, let's see what it produces. Are you ready? Could be crap. Let's create a YouTube thumbnail exposing Michael Blair for promoting Ponzi schemes called SKAINET. I'll use the provided images and generate some designs for you. Give me a moment. Right, and here we go. So this is the difference between AI versus Danny I. Have you ever thought about that, making yourself an AI? Hey, maybe you could be an AI.
I was actually talking to someone who had used AI to write a journal article, and I said, "Oh, did you use ChatGPT?" And they said, "No, use Perplexity."
Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Not.
So is that what?
Yeah, after uploading 2 images, tell it to use the images.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, you're like, I suppose it could work. Who knows?
No, never. Well, it might do, but no. But I might grab something from it and go, I like that yellow dot there, and I might just think I might just grab that because that looked quite groovy, and then I might put that all the way over there, and that might just, I don't know. I don't think that's any good anyway. Just forget that idea. But what am I missing on my thumbnail? I've got a scammer, Michael Blur. Do I need a bigger logo? Excuse me. I think I need a nicer logo than that one. That was a bit blurry. But yeah, so that was a waste of time. We need to get rid of that. So this shark neck. So it looks like he's redesigned the logo. He has, isn't it? It's a completely different logo. So if I'm clever enough, I'll just go to Google and search for PNF, and theoretically, I should find a logo, but it doesn't look like I am. IO. Right. Logo. SKAINET. It must be SKAINET because it's bringing up all the images of excuse me. Oh, there's a better one. Maybe I can get that there. See if that comes up. Right click, copy image. Oh no, that's not going to work. No, I'm bloody dying at the moment. Search Google Images. No. Look, I've just got dots all over the place now. So go to SKAINET. So you can see where they pinch their images from. But AI is actually quite funny at the moment because a lot of their images are generated by AI. So it's very hard to find original images that were created because no one would create a logo in their right mind. Yeah. So this is what I do. I put that image there, right click on it, and I search Google Images, and it now goes away finding me anything that looks similar, which is nothing. And then I go find image source, and it found nothing. And that's the actual logo. So it's I can't get any better than that. But through the mentality of the webmaster, he's called the image SKAINET logo.png. So I'm trying to search for that file name, and no joy. So now I'm going to go to the old websites, and it's called SKAINET. And this has got their old logo on it. So what one is it? I think I've seen this one before, but this is all set up for a web browser. And this is AI bot. Maybe that's the umbrella company. Yeah, I have seen this before. Oh, look, it's got a computer.
I would, like You do wonder how many people are actually involved as an upline, eh? Because you're saying how many downline mugs can there actually be in a lot of these scams that are out there?
Yeah. Well, it's just stupid. I mean, that's so I don't even know if that's the same company. I presume it is. Anyway, I think I might, and it's beta. It even gets worse. So maybe this is their new thing that they're doing. I do wonder why they have
of some sort.
Yeah, I'll keep that logo just in case I need it. But that's all I've got on the company. And also now I need to create a persona for that guy there, Michael, whoever his name is.
I was just actually thinking, you know, what would be, in theory, what would be arguably a better way to do videos, and I have no idea whether it'd be successful or whatever, is actually to have a channel where people that had been ripped off actually came to you. Like they've actually got a problem.
Ooh.
You know, like they've invested, they haven't got their money, it's collapsed. All of their rewards are pending all the time, or they just actually realize it was a scam. They come to you and then you do the story after the fact,
So few people want to talk about it, which is really the breathtaking part of it. I've got a guy in Australia, I don't think I've told you, who I've talked about in the past, but we rang me up on Friday night. We talked for about an hour, and he's got 30 people working for him. And he goes after all these scammers. He does raids, and he goes to like the Philippines, what do they call it? Yeah, the Philippines, all those fancy countries, Indonesia, and they basically he's got police clearance, and he's got 15 years worth of data of people, and I've given him access to my database that I'm working on at the moment, and he's happy to collaborate, which is really nice. So, and then he said that he would go and fight people's battles for them who have lost money, and he does it privately, but it costs him money. But I mean, he said if some people have lost big money, so I've actually put him in contact with an Australian guy that's got a syndicate of people that lost about 2.5 million. And I said to the guy, both parties, are you keen to have a look, be introduced? And they said yes. So that will work out good for everybody. So I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah. Well, this is the whole thing. It must be bloody hard because like you're going in to, you've got a lead to go into. You don't know whether it's real or fake. You probably don't know enough to be absolutely sure, and you're putting it on the line, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah. I feel I don't know. I'm sort of it's funny because I do feel sorry for people.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, like this, and I think it's because the ones that I probably feel sorry for, you don't hear about. They're the ones who either never go on the meeting, or they go on the meeting and they don't talk. So you never hear from them. But the ones that do talk, I don't like any of them.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you an example. A lady lost $450,000. The money came from her mother's estate. This couple in Australia took all the money, and then what do? They took all the money, and then they introduced her. She must have had a bit more money to We Global, and they said that they would help her get her money back, and they took more money off her. And it's kind of like, it's quite hard because you're thinking, why did the lady do that? And it's kind of like, well, come on, this is not right. You must have thought, you just got this is how I think. I just got $450,000 and I'm going to blow it all to get richer.
Well, that's actually a brilliant way of putting it. Like, what, was $450,000 not enough? But then the other thing that I was thinking when you were saying that is that the only people that I know who's invested money, you either buy a house, yeah, it's like you either buy a house to live in it yourself, you buy a house to rent it out, or you go and stick it in the bank, or you might buy shares. You know, like it's going to be a pretty solid standard thing, isn't it, that you put your money into? But you're not going to put your money into some really dubious bullshit and lose it and then go do it again.
Yeah.
Like, what was your mentality? What actually led up to that? You know, because one of the things that I say, are these people all anti-vaxxers? Are they all conspiracy theorists?
Well, you
know,
Crypto G, I hope you're not listening, but when I said what she could have done with her money, I said she could have put it in the bank and at least the capital would have been protected, but the bank didn't give her much interest. But I said these guys are giving the sorry, not the capital, the principal. They're actually giving the principal as well as hoping to get interest. But with the bank, you're not going to get interest, but they're going to protect the principal. And there's a major difference. And he went, oh, and I went, how can you go, oh, you know, because can you really put that money into crypto, like my $160 that went down to $82 within 4 weeks, and now it's back up to $107. I'm still down, you know, 40% of the money I put in initially. You know what I mean?
If you ever look at all of the people that have made $1 million out of crypto or more, and there'll be a lot, it must have come from somewhere.
Yeah. Wait a sec. Please summarize this information into a cautious tale about getting involved in the below company. Sorry, carry on. It's me just getting my title ready.
Well, what I'm saying is that if somebody made $1 million, then somebody or somebody's lost $1 million.
Yeah, well, more.
Yeah, like it's not like you invest in Apple and you make $1 million because the shares have gone up. That those shares are even that someone have they lost it? I'm not too sure, but in crypto, it's probably a zero sum, and I'm guessing here that if someone's won, somebody's lost. Whereas if you invested some money into a business, it makes a product that sells the product, makes a profit, you become a millionaire. Win-win.
Yeah.
Right? But in crypto, the fact that you made $1 million, somebody somewhere lost it. Or
they'd have to.
Or at least they have, I should say, they've either lost it or they've invested money at such a higher figure than it was originally at. And we've seen the volatility of these things that are going up and down like a yo-yo. Like, for example, how much is Bitcoin right now? Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look.
Sorry, Matt.
Came up with Bitcoin technology. I'll just go and have a look in there just while we're at it. What's the coin today? The coin is $67. So that thing just, oh my God, look at the graph. It's up and down like a yo-yo. I think having a look at that graph for BTCC, that actually people must be trying to tap out as fast as they can, and someone's trying to tap it up.
What is it at the moment?
Hey?
What is it at the moment?
It's $67
US.
And you can see that it's going up like that now.
They call that calling, by the way, just saying. Hey, 1 second. Please tidy up this list. Remove any duplicates. Good on you.
Yeah, it's like there's a mega amount of miners being stuck on the node. But I'd be very highly skeptical whether those massive amount of miners are actually real miners that people are actually buying. They could be. Or whether it's Chavez just minting them and sticking them on the node to try to keep the price up.
Are you missing Chavez?
Who?
Yes, the spirit.
No, like I listened to him a few days ago. It was just bloody nonsense.
Did you pick up the part where he is wants people to loan him $25,000?
What was that? Oh, yes. Yeah, that made no sense at all.
Mm.
Who would do that?
Well, I've got
Somebody.
somebody we could ask, apparently. Here we go. Hey, Carl, would you loan Chavez and Moore any money, like $25,000? How would you feel about doing that?
Loaning money can be a significant financial decision, and it's important to carefully consider the risks and potential outcomes before making such a commitment. Whether or not to loan money to Chavez and Moore would depend on various factors, such as the purpose of the loan, the terms and conditions of the loan agreement, and your own financial situation and risk tolerance. Personally, I would caution against lending money to anyone, especially if I had reservations or concerns about the legitimacy or reliability of the individuals or the proposed investment opportunity.
So is that a yes or a no, mate?
My answer would be a no. I wouldn't recommend lending money to Chavez and Moore or any other individuals or investment opportunities without careful consideration and due diligence. It's always better to be cautious and protect your financial resources.
Good on you, mate. Go back and play with the kids, all right?
Sure thing. Enjoyed chatting with you. Thanks for the conversation.
No worries, you loser. See you, mate.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, just before I go, I am going to have a look at the price of Bitcoin.
All right. I'm nearly done I'm just doing
Bitcoin is 99,000 NZ.
Wow.
NZ.
All right, I'm just going to do. We stormed into their Zoom meeting and flooded their chat room with a cautionary note. They removed the Avengers 3 times, but we persevered. This is the people that were in attendance. Okay, sorry, there you go.
So a year ago, actually, how much do you think Bitcoin was a year ago?
Well, New Zealand or American?
American dollars.
42, because I were pushing to. No, I don't even think it's that much. 38.
26.
Wow. How volatile is that?
26, stayed basically 26 through to about last October-ish. Then went up to 34s and then pumped up to 43 in December and stayed roughly there before going to 52 in February, and then spiked at, according to this side anyway, 71,000 in March. That go over that.
So this is the interesting thing, though, is everyone reckons there's going to be a bull run sort of thing.
Yeah.
And not really, because that's the highest it's been for ages. But we've missed. Everyone's still thinking there's going to be a bull run.
Well, it had the halving, so that was the supposed driver that has pushed it up. But now it's gone down to about 60,000. So as a percentage-wise, that's dropped somewhere between 10 and 15% since whenever. So, it's all over the place, really. And it did go down as low just at the beginning of this month. It was down about 54,000. So,
Wow.
there is a lot of volatility in there. And of course, not really anything significant that I know of has actually changed for Bitcoin since a year ago. and a year ago, it was less than half what it is now. So what's to stop it actually going back there? If we go back 5 years, we can actually see that It reached down to a low of 16,500 at the end of 22. And then it was up to 64,000. I didn't realize this. It was up to 64,500 for, what's that, 2.5 years ago.
So 2.5 years ago was just when Hyperverse was pumping, and then all of a sudden crypto started dying, and then they said that if crypto got back up to 44,000, it would start sustaining itself again. But obviously it has done that now, but obviously that's all hearsay, isn't it?
Well, it went from, this is back in 2021, okay?
Yep.
It went from 59,000 to 37,500. So 59,000 to 37,500 in 14 days. So that's a massive drop. The lowest it's been in the last 5 years is just over 5,000 in March 2020. 5,000. So a tenth. Yes. So you would have no, you wouldn't. You would have 14 times your money if you were buying this in 2020. But by the same token, you could have, wherever you bought it in the cycle, you could have lost money too, and quite significantly. Right, I better go. Thank you very much for entertaining me for a few hours while I did some listings.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, mate. Catch you. Wouldn't want to be you.
Hasta la vista. Where am I?
See you later.
Oh my God, where am I? There I am. Bye.
All right. So you might have seen what I've been doing since Rob's been here, but I've actually been building a thumbnail, which is there. I was trying to get a clearer thumbnail, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I sort of want something that stood out a wee bit more, but I can't. I think that deserves more of a fluffier background. So I'm just going to tidy this up, and then I'm going to. So that there. Whoops. Yeah, it's a horrible logo. Tells you what. Tells you what. Does that make sense? I'm going to go like that. Or about there. And then I'm going to find. I might put that on more of an angle. Scam alert. Right, now I need a nicer color for that. Pick that color there. So sorry about my cough. And we'll go down to 81. I think that will be about right. And then if we move that, whoops, nothing happened then. If we move that, send to the back, send backwards. Whoops. Send backwards. Yeah, so that makes it stand out a bit more, pops a bit more. I don't know if we need to, we'll group it together, put it down there. Maybe that's a better choice. Maybe over there. Live stream. Yeah, maybe that's going to be better. Still doesn't look very pretty. We will increase the size of that a bit more. Not quite that bad. And then put it about there. If anyone's been part of the program, they'll probably notice that girl and the guy looking at the computer screen. And right, we can probably increase his arrow a little bit. Put him down a bit there. Put that down there a bit more. And now presto. Scam alert. Boom. It just helps. I mean, if you were sitting here looking at this opportunity, as I hate to call them, you got to look at it and you think, well, what's so good about this? I mean, it's all multi-level marketing. So the people that are peddling the multi-level marketing opportunity are actually, basically saying anything that you want to hear to get you to part with your money. So that's what I'm doing this for. And if you don't wake up, just like that lady, I don't know if I've still got her open. No, I haven't. The lady that was gaslighting everybody about, don't listen to the naysayers. I mean, why would you say that to somebody? Don't listen to the naysayers. What it's basically saying, which is really take me for a 6 today, don't listen to logic. Don't debate this. Blindly get involved with it. That's what it's really saying. What color is going to be better there? I wonder if we should go pink. Orange. I think we're just going to go dark, and then we'll make that 50%, 80%, I should say. Okay, it's not the best, but it's not a bad logo. And I think we're done with that. And we hacked into that meeting. Oh, the only thing we are missing is the actual address, which I assume that is the same company. And we go back to him, and we will paste that. We will first of all capitalize that. We will make sure the spaces are 0. We'll make that around about that big. We will cuddleize it. That didn't sound right. And click out of that. And here's our logo, which I think we can go bigger. So I always put the name of the project so you can go check it out. There was a couple of names, but I do think we've got the right one. I hope so. And I might even take that down a little bit, make it a bit more transparency. There we go. Alrighty. So now we've got our thumbnail. We've got the logo. Hopefully that's enough. I do think we do need our bot though, don't we? So if we went back to here and got into our systems, I presume that this is a product. And it would be awesome to get the AI guy that they've got here. Maybe we can drag in one of those. But there was an AI. That guy there looks really cool, doesn't he? We can't see his hands. I just don't think he's something that we can save as an image. Well, let's try it for shits and giggles, eh? Download. Let's have a look at the desktop, see what he turns up as. Oh, it does turn up as a logo. Oh, we might be able to use that then. Here, let's put him over here. Oh, look at that. Well, that's going to be great, isn't it? Oh, we have to use him somewhere along the line. I like using the AI stuff. We've got room for him. Not really too many places. Maybe we just put him on the screen there. Not that screen. We have to like move him, smooch him over in bits and pieces. All right, let's have a look here. Do we put him next to here? I'm going to block the girl off there. Do we put him behind him? Do we put him down here? Maybe we put him there. I think we've got to have him in there somewhere. Maybe there, and they put me on top again. Front. Then it will jog people's memory. It doesn't look very good there, though. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can move them over. Oh, they're moving me over. There we go. After all that. I don't know. Do we want him in here? I think he needs to go about there. Scammer. Do we make scammer a little bit smaller? Maybe we do. Scammer. Make that one there a little bit smaller. It hides that. Make him a little bit smaller. All right, maybe that will work. Now we do need something else then. We need a shadow, don't we? Shadow. 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 There we go. And now we've got a bit of AI. And we've still got a bit of, I think that will do. Scam. Look, it's all a scam alert because you guys are promoting multi-level marketing and I can't stand it. So what's in there? Behind lights. Bit of light there, scam alert. All right, so that should be the thumbnail. Oh, that took a bit of work, didn't it? We've got everything in there, looking pretty sexy, if you want my opinion. I might switch out the blue to be the same blue that is in the robot. If it works, we'll do it. We'll have a wee look and see if we can do that. Sort of electric-y blue. Don't think I like it. We'll just go back to what it was. Control Z. Maybe we can make his Blair name the same blue. That could be a way of making a compromise. Blue. Let's go that blue, and that blue. Is that going to work? Maybe if I do that blue as well. It probably does help a little bit. And put that down a touch. Oh, there you go. All the work and the effort that goes into these logos, you would not believe it. Well, you might now. Okay, so now we go share, we go download, we go ping, ping, and download. Alrighty, so we're down to the last few minutes. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Now we're going to come down here. The first thing we're going to do is change the thumbnail. The thumbnail will be cooked. And we're looking at the thumbnail. And we're going to go to that. And there it is. Boom. Alrighty, and there's our busy thumbnail. Now we need to go to ChatGPT and ask it to write us a title, and it needs to have the same as. First of all, we need to come back to here, trading bot. Okay. And now we need to go back to that. And we need to tell it, please write me a title for my YouTube video, comma. It must have the following words in it. Please make it exciting and don't go over 100 characters long. Okay, so here's the following. So first thing we definitely want is we want AI trading bot, because they're all doing that, and then we'll go grab his name, Michael Blair. Now we need to find out what his job was. Chief Marketing Officer. Okay, let's go back to GPT. All right, let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. SKAINET Systems AI exposed the truth behind bold claims. Oh, that might do. So now we come back to here and we chuck in that 88 characters. So we've got SKAINET. SKAINET can be all in capitals. So I can use another program to do that. Text, case, uppercase. AI trading bot exposed. I'm going to do exposed as well. All capitals of that. All capitals. Exposed. The truth behind the building claims. And maybe if I can get time, I can go. Is it a scam? Scam or legit? What have I got? Scam. Oops, can't spell scam. Scam or legit. Okay, so now we need to go EGIT and L. Okay, so now I've got 103 characters and I've got all the words that I can think of that make it sound shocking. I go back to ChatGPT and I tell it, could you please tidy up my title and make it 100 characters exactly? Let's see if it does it. Okay. SKAINET Systems, AI trying to expose the truth behind CMO, bold claim, scam or legit. Let's see. I don't think it doesn't count characters. Let's have a look, see what it did. It's exactly the same. It's probably 1 character bigger. It is 1 character bigger. Okay, so SKAINET. I'm just going to get rid of systems. Fixed. SKAINET AI trading bot exposed. The truth behind, bold claims, scam or legit. Let's go legitimate. Let's see if we can fit that. Legitimate. Let's see, it's mate. So it would be mate at the end. And let's see if it fits. 2 without scam or legitimate. Expose the truth behind legitimate. I'm just going to leave the question mark. All right, so now what we do have is and now we'll just go back to ChatGPT and tell it to give us the keywords. Could you please provide me a list of high-ranking keywords from the above information? Each word should be capitalized, not all caps. Please separate each word with commas and then put them all in one paragraph. Wow, look at that. Just like that. And now I can go back to my video. And I come down here, show more, and there's all my words. Delete all. And we're ready to rock and roll. 18th location. Let's put Germany. It was all in German, wasn't it? So I think we're done. And save. Boom. Another one. So now what I need to do is I need to set up another live. And then I can go to bed. And it is 20 to 1 in the morning here in New Zealand. So if I pop in here, I'm going to do another live stream. I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to put it YouTube. I'm going to do it on Twitch. I'm going to do it on X. And I'm going to do it on this one. And then I come along here and I look for my title, which is Real-Time Ponzi Investigations. And, boom. I shouldn't do booms. And then schedule it for later. And we're going to go today. We'll actually go for the 26th, which is in the future sometime. And now I'm going to go to desktop. I'm going to find here, upload that one there. There's my image. And now I go customize each location. And we're away laughing. So now I go that, and that will create me a stream. This video that we're watching right now, we want to keep this. So if I ever give anyone any information, this one here. So first of all, I need to find a link for a video, put it over here, and I post the very video that I'm recording at the moment. And that will show if somebody I gave this information to. And then marketers, I've got Michael Blair in here. And over here, I've got enter a link or URL, paste. So if you know this guy's phone number or anything like that, please do provide it to me. Now, if you want to help me out, there's 2 things you can do. You can support me financially by buying me a cup of coffee. And if you want to do that, there is a coffee link in the on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Or you can go along to dehek.com and you'll see that I have a website. And on here, you can click on the Buy Me a Cup of Coffee app. And in here, you can support us by buying us a cup of coffee. Someone lovely bought me 30 cups of coffees the other day. And that was just absolutely awesome. So thank you very much for the people who've got the money to do so. The other thing you can do is you can check out my website. You can read about me in the newspapers. If you want to know where your crypto's gone, did you know that you can, I clicked the wrong button then. You can go to my contact us page on my website and you can actually fill out a form. Where did my crypto go? And we'll track your crypto and let you know where it goes. Free of charge. We like doing it because then we can connect scam with scam. In here, you've got official name and shame list. And this is we go through these meetings and we find everyone that has been in these Zoom meetings, and we take their names, as you can see here. These are all the leaders, and we add these guys, and then we have a list of all these guys. And what it basically means, if somebody was to search Google and search for that person's name, then you'll find if that person's, so there you go. So there's his name, exposed as a multi-level marketer. So if you think, search for your own name, and if you find this article, then, and you're not a scammer, then write to me and we'll talk about removing your name. But notice that that whole page is dedicated to that guy's name, and the same with anyone else's name. So I can just click on those articles, but that's what I call the name and shame list. So that's what we're doing here. We're not just trying to make money out of YouTube visitors. I don't have enough visitors. In fact, just in case you're wondering, my YouTube channel doesn't actually make me hardly any money. In fact, if I go here and you click on customize channel, I think, and if you go to analytics, so remember I work 70, 80 hours a week on my YouTube channel. I've got earn. Oh, it doesn't even work. Content. I don't know. I don't know how to find it. Analytics. Maybe there's a, maybe I was on the wrong thing. Oh, here it is. So $148 a month is what I'm making this month for my YouTube channel. So any support's great. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, help me out. The most I've ever had is 70,000 people in a month look at my YouTube channel. Numbers are a bit down at the moment. So by subscribing, you really do help my YouTube channel. By sharing my videos, it's absolutely awesome. So if you want to help me out, do that. That would be great. As I said, so if I go back to here, I want to go to manage videos. And my next live, so this meeting, as you saw, was a live. And in my lives, you can see I'm live right now. And down here, I've got my next meeting ready to go. It's all got the description in it. I'm going to make sure it's Avenger Patrol. I'm calling these at the moment. And if you go to show more, come down here, it's asking me technical stuff, which I'm not going to explain because I don't need to. I'm going to go down to my my preset cut and paste information, and I'll just post the keywords in there. It's asking me when the recording date is. I put the name, stream location, and then I'll put the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and I save it. And then it asks me for customization. It says I'm going to let people comment. I want to have a live chat. I save that one. And then I go to monetization. And that means if I click on here and go on, I go done, let's YouTube and balance. So that's all the work I've got to do in setting up another live. But if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, when you're on my YouTube channel, you will see that I've got lives. So you click on lives and you'll see the one that I've just set up, Avenger Patrol, ready to go. And that's what that one used to be, Avenger Control and the spam. So just in the last 2 days, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meetings. And they're all pretty much the same. But what I normally do is I go to these meetings and I open up. So if I went to boomerang, 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 that's all the boomerang meetings I do. Overdrome, Overdrome. And then I go to Brian, Bit Harvest, Trade 11. These are all other arbitrage trading, missionary notes, Super One, 3M presentation, Crypto Man, he's a lot of fun. And then, these are all, Zoom meetings. Jan Gregory, there's another one that was in a different language, Step Up Club, and that's pretty cool. And then normally when I add new ones, I go to the bottom, and there's Treg and Lotto Day, and you trading. There's so many of them. All right, so then I'm done for the day. So then now I've got a new guy in my database, got 115 people that I keep data on. And if I click back on these, can see my old videos. That don't be needed. Say goodbye to that company. I've assumed they are the same company. We'll find out. Somebody will tell us. And that's the company there that we saw the guy promoting. And we've got a nice thumbnail all ready to go. I should have actually tagged these, but they'll be easy to find in the future. And that's all the logos. List logos. Canva. Andre, not Andre. And that's my thumbnail I created. There's the article behind MLM. Good idea to support him if you can. We correspond with each other quite a lot. I don't know what that was all about. And that's the thumbnails and all the names of all the people that are in the meeting. And I'll use those when we go into the next meeting. So I might just grab a new name for the sake of this one, and we'll shut that down. So now this is what I do. I line up all my meetings for the morning. And I don't think I'll have Danny de Hek in there. They'll kick me out straight away. But yeah, I have to have a name ready. And we'll just go through and have all these meetings ready to rock and roll for the morning. And there'll be a meeting. And then I will hit the go bar. Oops. Agree. And there's probably a meeting going to stay up all night because I literally through and find live meetings and count myself and hit go. But you think about what you do, and before you know it, you're addicted to love for helping people with money. There you go. So you can be clever enough uninstall the Zoom thingy on your computer, and you'll have a button on your screen up soon. I'll show you, but you can see that I'm using a web browser. As I get kicked out of the meeting, I empty the cache on my web browser and I just log in again. You'll get that message saying you have been banned. If you're using the app that Zoom provide and they kick you out of a meeting, you wait until they start a new meeting, or the next day. Well, you can wait for a new meeting, and there's nothing you can do about it. However, in a web browser, you can just empty the cache, start again, and that's what I do. So that's kicked me out. But I use 4 different web browsers. Now, this is a good example. If you've got this screen and you have got the web browser, the plugin installed, you're buggered. But you click launch meeting, and then a button at the bottom that isn't normally there will pop up saying join from your web browser. And that's how I do it. So if you want to become a vigilante, by all means, you can just do that. And that's how we do meetings. And the other cunning plan that we've got at the moment that's working quite well is actually going to all their names that they're in the Zoom meeting, publicize those names like I showed in the name and show list, and then is use their names to go. So they're looking out for people they don't know, and that works quite well as well. Now this one here is probably one of many. I'm assuming it's so it could be Crypto Man's. The new one. So I'm going to have a go and say it's probably could be overdrone. So 50, 44, 23. 50, 44, 23. Let's see if I get in there. Wrong. Let's try my basics. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just keep trying. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have that one sometimes. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have to go looking for it. So what we do is we come down here and we go to the bottom and we're looking for, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and it's one I've just done recently, and they must have a longer name than normal. Oh, so what you can do is you get that number. This is how we roll. And then we go to the end and we go to bookmark lists and we go show bookmark manager. We search for that number and there it is there. And then we go edit and we will put that this time. I actually think we just about might put that number at the start. And why isn't that? Interesting. All right. So now we come back to where we were. We'll empty that one. That one's good. 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 That's the there we go. And then goes that number. And voila. Yeah, that's a good. Okay, and then emails. And then I've lost my name. Okay, so on. Back here. And now I go back, 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 back. And there we go. Get rid of Danny de Hek. Go back to that name. Ultron. Sometimes I've been getting up at different times of the night. So now what you want to do, not too much, and they don't know who you are. And you can get over this, like, right to it. Yes. We love it. You will. And on. And make actually put in fan. What you do that is it's not good. That one there's different. Right into historical meeting, and let's go archives. And I'm actually going to put this one back over here, and let's see if I can get into Pinnicky Nuck's room. Where did he go? There he is, right there about, eh? Right, now you watch this. This is quite funny, but he's so clever that he's been me, I think. So launch the meeting, browser, and they've got a new secret link. See, and you can unable to do this. So now I'm going to turn on a VPN, and let's see what happens. VPN 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. All right, and we're going to put in. We're going to put UK. No results. We're going to go anywhere. Let's go Canada, UK, Egypt, France. The France will do. Okay, I'm back. So when I put the VPN on, I lose it, which is a bit of a shame. But it's telling me that I need to authenticate to be in this one, which is quite a funny one. So now I need to log into a Zoom meeting. It's such a rigmarole when they cut me out, but I'll do it. And now it's probably going to ask me to prove I am who I am. I will have a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118 it's such a pain. Hold up. Go to my phone. And let's go another tip. Okay, so hopefully, I don't even think I've got $1 billion. Oh, goody, I've got some emails here. Don't get distracted. Stole a bunch of money through secret wars, and then gives them those running LO. Oh yeah. Anyway, there's my Zoom code. Got distracted there for a bit. Got to be careful. So now I go 7, 6, 4, 2, 8, 0. Oh my goodness! Now verified I am, and all that there. And now I theoretically would have lost the connection. And I put Kirsty. And now I'm ready to go into Pinnick and Ark's room, waiting for the host. But it is going to be 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK, so that's probably not going to happen. But now what I'm going to do is but what I'm actually doing here, kids, is I am seeing where I'll catch any fish overnight. So in the morning, when I get up, I will be looking to see who is still active. And that's how I keep my rooms up to speed. Isn't that quite cunning? Now you know everything. So this is like my fishing rods out overnight. And that's how we roll. And Pinnick and Ark, even though I've gone off my VPN, I've now bypassed the system. And I want to see whether he's active at the moment. Don't want to tell you all my secrets, but that's how it works. And I think I am Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, going off to bed, putting my volume back up. And I think we've done cool tonight. It's been a vicious day out there. Hope you've enjoyed the live. I will do my music. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Let's be careful out there, guys. There's a lot of scams going on. If you think that there's a system out there that's going to make you a lot of money, then don't give it away. Give it to me instead. Buy me a cup of coffee, support my show. Currently looking for a corporate sponsor to help pay for my show. I need about $5,000 a month to keep the ball rolling. I've been bankrolling it myself, but unfortunately the money's drying up and I probably don't have much money. So if you're a philanthropist, I don't actually think I can give you a return on your money, but if you like what I'm trying to accomplish here and you want to support me in my work, then I would love to have a corporate sponsor. I could add a logo on the bottom of all my videos. I'm quite happy to do that, but I'm not going to push a product or a service. So it's a wee bit of an oxymoron. But just saying, if you want to support me, a cup of coffee goes a long way. And also, you can actually do thanks underneath the video that you're watching. And hope you've enjoyed my waffle on a Sunday night. It's now 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm off to bed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the new video. Next video, not the new video, probably the new video, but the next video. See you.